Cowboys fans that were
that hurt right
to
there.
have him fall. But Roshan Johnson, the running back from Texas, goes to the Chicago Bears at 115. The Port Arthur native, Zach. We thought he could possibly
You're looking live.
Chicago instead.
Yeah, this one's.
Let's get this draft cover started.
I think he was in play last night, and then they decided to go with D. Overshown. Thick legs, 3-down back, can run between the tackles, can catch the ball in the backfield, can stay in, and he shows great blitz pickup awareness. He is a phenomenal pass blocker, and that's something that it is hard to find with running backs. Zeke was one of the best. You've lost that. How do you fill that void? I think Tony Pollard's improved in that area, but that's another reason why he couldn't get on the field for the first 3 years of his career. Not the fastest guy, but he can make people miss. Tough runner, good athlete, hurdles some guys. Can be a really good value pick, I think, in this draft. I think the Bears got a home run. Worked in a tandem backfield with Bijan, not a lot of wear and tear. Was a converted quarterback to running back. Sometimes he will take a wrong running lane with his vision. He'll try and kick it outside instead of turning it up inside. But that was just me being picky and trying to find a thing to knock on Roshan. I think he's going to be a better NFL player.
Why would Roshan Johnson be gone?
He's not going to break a whole bunch of tackles, but you're going to feel him. He's going to make sure that his presence is known, and he's so physical at the point of attack.
What's up, lovely minx?
So I definitely felt like him paired with Bijan was something to behold in this Texas tandem.
Yeah, this one. I think you're absolutely right. I think they were discussing a couple of Texas players last night.
We got to get rid of that.
Overshown, or was the situation with Johnson here, and they made the determination to go with Overshown last night. Yeah,
who do y'all want?
The thing about it is,
who do y'all want?
Running back room. There's still guys.
We still need a guard.
That you would love to have.
We definitely need a guard.
Our kid from Pitt that I butcher his name all the time.
Go ahead and say it. You got it down.
I'm good with it.
Abanikanda. Please say it.
Abanikanda.
There we go.
So, but Gray, Vaughn, we've mentioned. I don't think the Cowboys. Thank you, man. I don't think the Cowboys they're a little disappointed here, but I feel like there's quality of running back still on here. Where I'm starting to get a little bit nervous is about what they're going to maybe do at guard. Now,
I just said that we definitely need a guard.
Mentioned Mafi. Curtis was a guy from Chattanooga.
You reading my mind, brothers?
We'll see. Are there one of these tackles that you would move inside? Ward from Pittsburgh would be a guy that I would look at. Duncan was a guy I would think about there too. So,
give us a guard.
The offensive line thing is holding up pretty decently for you right there. Some of these linebackers too. We mentioned about with the linebackers. Would you? I know Aisha really likes Pace from Cincinnati, and then you also
Purple Hayes. What's up, Purple Hayes?
Sewell's my top guy remaining.
Yeah, I tell you what. I mentioned Winters from TCU is another guy that I kind of like.
I think they like him a little bit too.
Yeah.
Nick Hampton's still on the board here, right? From Appalachian State.
Yeah, as an outside backer. Yeah.
Okay.
With the 116th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Colby Wooden.
Good. Mafi still there.
Colby Wooden off the board from Auburn. So then it's the Patriots, the Commanders, and the Vikings. Continue on, Brian, what you were saying.
Yeah, I will let me do some house cleaning here a little bit, but I'll say this about Wooden. I had him as my 102nd player on my board there. But I will let me get him on the defensive tackle side of things. You guys see him at all?
I'm literally trying.
He struggles to get off blocks, lack of pass rush move. I think he does do a good job in the run game. He can crash down the line, may chase down some plays, but he's slow when he tries to track down the quarterback to the sideline. Can kick inside and rush. He played end, so I think D tackle is probably better. Works the stunts well. He does show some good dip and rip to shoot the gap, get upfield to make stops in the run game. And he might be at his best when he stands up and rushes.
15th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Sidney Sal, guard, Eastern Michigan.
Another guard.
Aisha, what do you got on him?
So Sidney Sal, if I'm not mistaken,
we better have a guard available when we get ready to pick.
Being a guy that can play across the line, he's helpful there. Athletic guy. He's another Senior Bowl guy that really showed his foot his foot quickness. Now, still struggles with some of the catching and the pad level at times, but he is a flexible player that you can put in and could definitely develop into a serviceable guard. But he does have some flex at tackle, and I'm sure teams care about that moving forward. Also, super durable. Played a lot of snaps where he played, and I know, Brian, we talked about the experience and how that's becoming important in this league. So I expected for him to get picked up a little bit earlier. This is where I thought he would be. Yes.
You were talking about experience with these starters, these offensive linemen, Brian, and he has plenty of it. 55 games started. He was a defensive lineman in high school, but then flipped to offensive line whenever he got to Eastern Michigan. And then he started 55 games. I mean, that shows just how versatile and how durable he is.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't get hurt a lot. So if you want a guy that's going to play, he going to play. He going to be there.
Come on in, no limit.
Washington.
118 for the Washington Commanders. The pick is in there, so the Cowboys are now 10.
Come on, Washington.
Away from there.
They could take a lineman here too.
Yeah.
Take another corner.
Line. I wonder, are they going to end up plucking one of these guys that you're looking at? I like the idea. Daniels and Duncan, both for me, could be interesting. Can they kick inside and play guard? Best guard I have left is McClendon from Georgia.
That is.
With the 118th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Brady Daniels, tackle Utah. Take it.
They're
Close.
telling you that
My top tackle left.
Yeah, I was about to say they're telling you that there's far and few in between at this point. They're starting to go off the board.
Yeah, a lot of offensive linemen in the early parts of this draft, or the early parts of this round specifically.
Mitch said it when we were asking about the guard depth. He's like, no, there's not really any left.
He did just say that. So I'm not surprised that they're flying.
Daniels is good. Played both tackle spots. Started every game at left tackle last year. I do think he's a guy that could kick inside at the next level or just play right tackle. He struggled to get into his pass sets on time. Does a good job in the run game.
Yep, Philly just going to draft the entire Georgia defense.
Looks the part, but he struggles with his hand placement and body positioning sometimes. He's got the talent, the size, and the upside. So I like the pick overall, even though it's for Washington. But I wonder if he is a guy that they look at as a guard.
Yeah, he was a starter at left tackle. You mentioned his technique can be all over the place. I think he does a good job of fighting with his man to sustain his block. Body control and balance can get a little out of whack with him. I thought he was just a little light weight-wise, but he can hold his own. Feet are going along good with the athletic ability. Better athlete than power, but just not always in great position. I thought he was more of a shield blocker than he was really kind of a guy that fires off and gets that movement that you want to have in the running game, because he's just not going to overpower anybody. Mm-hmm. But he gets away from the line. He gets a little top heavy at times, but he'll use like a headbutt to stop a defender. And then, like I say, his hands could be all over the place.
What?
Mm-hmm. Local kid too, Hebron Hawk.
He headbutt people?
Headbutt
Y'all
people.
saw headbutt?
Yeah, headbutt people.
Put the helmet in there, a little doink.
Mm.
Not hitting people like we talked about yesterday. We're talking about lower like headbutt. Just straight in the face.
Not as in Zinedine Zidane or whatever that dude's name was.
He just butchered a soccer name.
Yeah.
Like I would have. Yeah.
The first name.
Did you call somebody Zidane just now?
Zidane. Yeah. Well, that was his name.
Winnebago and Zidane.
You want the player pronunciation?
Yeah, do we have one for him? You guys have? Why didn't I get one of those?
There's three right here.
Wow, you're holding out on me.
Between you and Brian.
Goodness, guys.
A couple of radio professionals.
Only on
What are you laughing about over there?
I'm laughing at Anna Banacanda.
What's up, Cowboys fun?
4 doors.
Capel, come on.
What do you guys think? I'm going to throw a couple names out there, offensive line wise, and I want to get your reports on them. Nick Broker from Ole Miss. What do you think about him?
I kind of like Nick Broker a little bit, and he was a left tackle and left guard at Ole Miss this year. 6'4", 305. He should be a guard in the NFL. Well, gosh dang, here we go. Talking about a guy, and all of a sudden we got a report.
Oh, is this fake Andy Reid? Oh, no, it's not.
It did kind of look like me for a second.
I thought it was.
I think it is.
No, it's Eric Stokes. Yeah, no, it's not.
Yes.
Hey, real quick.
Oh.
I'm so proud of our hometown.
It's almost time for us to pick.
The National Football League, what a great welcoming city Kansas City is. So thank you.
Let's bring it back to Dallas.
We love all NFL fans. We love everyone. We love
Make the pick.
All right. The Minnesota Vikings have traded the 119th pick to the Kansas City Chiefs. And with that being said, with the 119th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft,
This should be
the
great.
current Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs select Jamari Connor, defensive back, Virginia Tech.
Jamari Connor.
Yeah, this is
from
good,
Virginia
yeah.
Tech.
He's a safety, is really what he is. And let me read you about him here if I could. Connor, it's a really unusual name, by the way. I think it's kind of cool. I'll probably butcher it. But Jamari, Connor, 6 foot 202, Virginia Tech. He plays really, really close to the line of scrimmage, and he's comfortable playing that way. He wants to be a part of the action. He's willing to step up and making sure it plays. He's a physical player, but he can be inconsistent as a tackler. He tends to either throw his body or make the wrap up. Strange but somewhat effective way.
Getting
In the
close.
slot for the most part, he was able to do that. He knocked the ball away on some deep passes in the pit game. I don't think I want him to play a ton of man coverage, by the way, but he has an experience as a big nickel, true safety, able to line up over the tight ends. He's got some quality balance with those eyes and stuff like that. So I feel like, though, that you can see he uses this guy as a blitzer. So anything around the line of scrimmage, that straight line speed, things like that, he's going to be able to use.
I'm glad you mentioned. Sorry.
Real quickly, we do need to take a break. We're flying through these picks, and we want to make sure the Cowboys are on the clock whenever we get back on the radio side of things. You're listening to the 2023 NFL Draft on 105.3 The Fan and DallasCowboys.com. Back here on the DallasCowboys.com site. Sorry to cut you off.
All right, y'all, come on.
I like that you mentioned.
Come on in.
He's a true safety.
It's almost time for us to draft.
Free safeties that we see. I haven't seen that many in this draft. It's weird. I wanted to ask the scouts, like, what is this with the free safety position and how we're seeing.
You said trade for Hopkins?
Less and less true free safeties. What do you guys think?
Man.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the position.
What a Cowboys fun Capel. What would you give up for Hopkins, though? That's a lot.
Like these big safeties or the tall safeties, like we'll play it down on the line and use them for the coverage and stuff underneath. But the true free safeties, you're absolutely right. It's few and far between. I think college football has a lot to do with that.
Do you think players are losing value at the safety position if they can't play in the box, if they can't?
If you don't show that you can have some, if you can't play with physicality, I think that's a big thing right now with a lot of these teams. I don't think you want a guy back there that can't tackle. You know, that's the bit. I think that's a big thing.
My man said trade for DeAndre Hopkins.
In terms of the Cowboys here over the next 8 picks.
I've been quite a reference because I'm literally just like scanning through trying to figure out like what lineman would make sense. And I don't see what makes like complete. Now, obviously, you're going to run into people.
We got to get Mafi.
And so you're not going to find anybody correct. But I'm just trying to think.
Go ahead and take the Michigan center just to kind of clean sweep this thing.
I'd be okay with that. Like we're talking about, like, okay, who's got position flexibility?
Yep, that's
that
told us.
plays with power. Yep. And I think it's always smart to look at somebody who's got. He also said plug and play. Big program competition, I think, would matter too.
Out of the names that I had kind of highlighted coming into today, only 2 are off the board so far. The number 1 was Roschon Johnson. I think if he would have been there at 129, that was the pick. I wouldn't be surprised if they even had conversations to go up and go get him. Bradford was the second one that I thought would.
You talking about Roschon Johnson? I don't
that he's off the board
think we need a running back this early. We need offensive line.
A couple other names that I had: Darius Rush, the corner from South Carolina, is still available.
Yep.
I think that would be an interesting pick if they wanted. You talked about it earlier, Brian. They could go get a corner. They need depth at the position. But then that would be their 3rd defensive player taken in 4 rounds on an offense that absolutely needs an influx of talent. So I don't know if you go there. I tend to lean toward Bobby. You may try and
Drizzy.
An offensive line.
I think you need to.
What's good?
Do you like
who you want us to pick?
Oluwatimi, excuse me, that
Whitewood? Is that how you say our guy's name?
Oluwatimi.
No.
Talking about Ohio State.
Taught Ohio State.
Whitebler for sure.
Yeah,
I have Whitebler higher.
Well, I'm sick and tired of this slander on Oluwatimi.
I like it's Whippler.
I wouldn't mind Oluwatimi.
Matty G.
It sounds like,
Bachelor.
I was listening to the scout.
Who y'all want us to pick? We're about 8 picks away.
but Mafi is also there too.
There you go. That's who I want. Let's get Mafi.
No, Mafi was not. Mafi was not a 30 visit.
Let's get Mafi.
I thought he was too.
I thought he was.
I don't have him as
If he was, I think it was because he was not a combine invite. I think they wanted it would just be one of those guys that wanted to check out.
I got some whispers on Mafi that he's not as high on teams' boards as we think he is.
I can double check the 30 visit thing. Hold up.
Let's get Mafi.
What?
I don't know.
But I do like it. And I would take it later. I like
Patterson.
Brian doesn't like
he was a tackle recruit.
You said the last two picks? That's who you want? Wait. You want to give the last two picks for DeAndre Hopkins this year?
Damn, that's what I was just going to ask about. Seriously, I was scrolling down to find more.
I think he's a true tackle.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was trying to think. I was going back to my notes to see if there was any way. I really like this guy. By the way, he's really a super athlete. Super light on his feet. Movement skills are good. He gets away with the line for me. He's no wasted movement, no struggles. Position ready to strike. The balance, all that, the feet, the hands, everything works really, really. You see him get some push once he's engaged in the running game. The movement to get to the second level is good. But man, I'll tell you what, I was kind of. He's one of those guys I really, really liked. I didn't know if he could play guard.
So we're a couple seconds away from going back on the radio side of things, and then we're going to talk about what the Cowboys could do as we are just a couple selections away. Right now, the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock.
I'm trying to see where they even have Mafi.
Draft coverage on 105.3 The Fan and DallasCowboys.com. We are in the middle of the fourth round currently. The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. The 121st pick of this year's NFL draft. Glad you're with us here from the Star in Frisco. We're about 10 selections away from the Dallas Cowboys, maybe about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but of course about 10 minutes from now, we're going to really start seeing exactly what the Cowboys are thinking, or at least try and figure it out as we continue to decipher things on DallasCowboys.com and throughout our coverage. But we've had some offensive linemen go. That feels like the theme right now, Bobby Belt, is as we get deeper into this fourth round. The fourth round has been the one for the linemen. Here's the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select.
Go to cut, right? All right. I hear you, Cowboys fun.
So finally, a defensive player goes back off the board, but you have
he does want to be traded, but
Bobby, that the Cowboys might have been.
We might have to give up too much to get him.
Yeah, that by the way, that looks really early on Ventrell Miller.
Yeah,
a lot. Yeah,
that was
the other linebackers that are on the board. The offensive line. I have no idea who it would be. And they, like we mentioned, Mitch LaPointe came in here and basically said it was thinning out. So I don't know. Jarrett Patterson, Notre Dame. Too early for Asim Richards from North Carolina.
Oh wait, you want to cut Gallup? Nah, we can't cut Gallup.
Is he better than?
He's the best. He's the best guard I have on the board left.
Yes, he's the best guard I have left, and he has some upside with the consistency.
Cardinals at the podium.
All right, they showing the war room.
Second guard, UCLA.
Another guard, John Gaines.
Two guys that I knew they were going to get up out of here.
Okay, so at one point
they are showing the war room. What's up? Yeah.
USC
doesn't help you now.
It doesn't.
It's almost time.
Just for this year, right?
It's almost time. I know you mad, right?
Dude, what the fuck?
Wow, what you say?
What are they doing? No, I'm just saying, as far as the draft.
Right.
I mean, I need a lineman. I need
the
line.
And look, you know who we've been wanting all this time is O-line, no tight end. and I did want the defensive lineman, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with Mozzie, and I'm good with the linebacker. I mean, because we need one, but
Right.
I didn't agree with the tight end.
Look, I would have taken
instead of the tight end, we should.
So wait, did Darnell Washington did get picked though, right?
Pittsburgh, get 3 picks later.
3 picks after we picked the linebacker.
After the linebacker. Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So, in other words, we could have taken.
And instead of the tight end, we could have Torrance or Inman, or we could have got a size Torrance instead of that tight end.
Exactly. Tight end. And then in the 3rd round, we could have taken Darnell Washington. I don't know if you on a delay. Yeah, I think you're getting me on a delay.
Yeah, it is sort of like delayed.
Okay, yeah, but that's what I wanted. We could have gotten Mozzie. We could have had Mozzie in the 1st round, Osiris Torrance in the 2nd round, and in the 3rd round, we could have had Darnell Washington. Crazy,
yes, sir. Exactly.
Crazy. That I don't think our front office knows what they're doing, man. I don't think they know what they're doing.
When honestly, the tight end group isn't our weak group. It's our offensive
line.
Not at all. It's our weakest group.
Not at all. Our man, listen, that tight end group is young. Man. They getting me. They are getting me, man. They showing them in the room. Who you want now? Mafia? And Philly is killing it.
Killing it. That's Georgia North.
They are killing it.
Killing it. Killing it.
And then they get Nakobe Dean back this year, right?
Yep.
Because he was hurt last year.
He hurt all last year.
Man.
So they got their 2 D tackles.
Uh-huh.
They got 2 linebackers, right?
They got Nolan Smith, right?
Yeah.
At pick 30.
Yep.
Yeah. So they got the big tackle last year.
Right. Davis.
Right. So they got Jordan Davis. Then you got Jalen Carter this year.
Right.
And
so
then
they
Nolan
next to each other. You ain't they pushing the whole pocket. They pushing everybody's pocket.
See, they showing you how to do it. They showing us how to do it.
The blueprint is there.
Man.
They pushing the.
But we getting close though. They getting all excited in there. But they got excited yesterday before they got the tight end. I hope I'm so wrong about this draft, because I got a bad feeling about this draft.
Shoemaker? Of all the time you get Shoemaker? He's another Dalton Schultz.
That's what he looks. So he looks like a smoother version of Dalton Schultz.
We don't.
But I'm at a loss of words.
Give me somebody I know is a bulldozer. Because think about it. Dalton Schultz, his week was anytime they try to leave him to block a defensive end just picked him up and threw him out the way.
Right.
Every single time.
Right.
And a linebacker would just step around like
and look, you weren't getting that with Darnell Washington.
No, sir.
You ain't
He gonna put you in the dirt every time.
So they said that it was a red flag on him because of his knee or something.
His knee. Yeah, they said his knee. They said he may have a little trouble with his knee. So
okay.
So that was a red flag, but still, in the 3rd round.
In the 3rd round. You had Osiris Torrance drop to you in the second round, and Darnell Washington fall to you in the third round, and so all throughout this whole process, at the number 26 pick, people were talking about Osiris Torrance. And people were talking about Darnell Washington at the number 26 pick in the first round. And you have them drop to you in the second and third round, and you didn't take them.
You didn't take it.
I hope.
Now, don't get me wrong. I like that.
I do too.
I like the
tight end. I like the tight end as well, but not over.
I don't like the tight end for us.
But not over Osiris Torrance.
Because that's a need. That's a big need.
And I don't like the linebacker over Darnell Washington at that spot.
Correct.
But I do like his playmaking ability. I watched a lot of his highlights, and he looks like he's good.
The tight end?
And you know what? Yeah. No. The linebacker.
Oh, yeah.
But he kind of reminds me of our safety, 27. Curse.
Oh, I'm gonna say, I thought he kind of remind me of what's the name? Number 6.
Okay, yeah. All right, so you saying right? So he kind of looks like a little bit bigger version of a safety, right? Right,
a strong safety. Yep.
Yeah. So and I thought the same thing of what's our linebacker that can't stay healthy? 14. That went to LSU and
Cox.
Right. That's who he kind of reminds me of Cox, because they're like small linebackers.
But here's the thing. When you have small linebackers like that can fly, you gotta have big boys up front.
Thank you.
To keep them covered.
Thank you. Okay, so then that explains Mozzie Smith.
So you need Sneakers and Mozzie there together, working it, and then them youngest can, then they can fly.
Right.
Because think about it, that's what Philly gonna do. That's exactly what Philly gonna do. Yeah. Their linebackers and that safety, they gonna, because you can hang up going up the middle.
Nope. Nah, you ain't. Jalen Carter and the big boy from last year. Woo! Because they lost Hargrave. But Jalen Carter comes right in there.
They got Jalen Carter, so they ain't gonna miss a beat.
That man, that hurts.
What number do we pick in?
We are. I wanted to say 120, but
I see 129. I see it. 129.
129. Okay.
Yeah, so we two more.
So according to the best players available, the guy who I want, Mafi, they said they got him at the number 97 player that's on their best available.
Which one is Mafi?
Mafi is the offensive lineman from
UCLA.
UCLA. Yeah.
That's who I want.
Me too.
That's what I want. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I just went through everything, went through all the drafts. Wait a minute. The dude for UCLA still up there. So we have hope. We have hope. Now, if he gone,
they got him. All right, so hold on. They moved up. So he's number 93 right now on the best available players board.
He's number 93 total?
Number 93 on best overall best available players left.
So best available from rank 1 to 90 to
93.
He's 93
for right now.
I wouldn't take that chance.
I would take him right now, right?
Right now.
And apparently Dallas isn't going by the best available players. So maybe they.
Yeah, because you can't tell me that tight end was one of the best available players at the time. When they had what's the name ranked over him anyway from Georgia, the linebacker.
Right.
The tight end. I'm sorry.
You mean the tight end, Darnell Washington? Right.
Yeah,
right.
Darnell Washington was the best available tight end at the time.
Right. And they took, they got me so lost right now, man. I hope they can clean it up today.
Now, don't get me wrong. Linebacker was a need.
Yeah.
So we needed a linebacker.
Yeah.
So I see that. However, I would address that later. I'm going to solidify my offensive line.
Yep.
My defensive line and my offensive line. Right. I'm going to solidify that first.
Yep.
Because it started, we've been having this conversation for forever now.
Yep.
It starts right there.
I kind of feel like we've been wasting our time even talking about this stuff because they ain't gonna do nothing that we talk about.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
The only thing they did that we've talked about was Mozzie Smith. And other than that,
you called that out. You said Rod, check him out. I said, oh yeah.
Right.
I said, oh yeah. I looked at him. I said, oh yeah.
Yep.
And it's so funny. Did you see Micah? Micah was like Micah wanted Mozzie.
Yep. Because Micah, I keep saying this. I think that the Cowboys need to have a regular, I think they overthink all of this or something. Because think about it. We wanted the same player, or I did. I wanted the same player that Micah Parsons wanted. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the regular people that watch the game or that played the game, we think the same, but they don't. So but I tell you what, whoever's Philadelphia, their scout person must be like us, you watch the game the way we do.
Watch the game.
Because everything the Eagles and the Ravens do is that's what I would have done. That's what I wish Dallas would have done.
Exactly.
Because the Ravens pick perfectly in the order that I would pick. Yeah.
Yep. Every time. Only thing they started doing more this year was that they started, we really need to get some weapons for Lamar Jackson. So basically they're changing their offense.
Right.
Which before initially they were just going with their philosophy. Big boys in the middle, offense and defensive line, hard hitting linebackers, the tight ends. And then they got a new offensive coordinator. Oh no, we got to, because that offense is going to be ridiculous this year. Now the Ravens,
right?
Because now they're going to spread it out. They're going to spread it out. They're going to go 3-4 wide.
Yep.
And then when they do that, you can only send 4 to 5 at Lamar Jackson.
And they still got Duvernay too. The dude that was the return man. He did fantastic last year as a wide receiver. I didn't think he was that good of a wide receiver, but he played great. And then you still got Rashad Bateman.
Bateman. Yeah, Bateman. Then they got
Odell and Zay Flowers.
Yep. And Flowers can go. He can boogie.
Right.
And then we forget about the tight end.
Andrews. Right.
Andrews is going to eat.
Yep.
Andrews is going to eat.
Yeah.
You can't double nobody.
Yeah. This is they gonna be good. Now the only thing they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to maintain this draft. And if I was them, do not go in there restructuring Lamar's contract.
Well, right.
Because then you just pushing money down the road. Just eat that contract.
But we don't know what his contract is. I mean, we know what we got, but we don't know. His might be more like Hurts. Hurts got a sweet deal. They front loaded his money.
Right, but Hurts money at the end, they're gonna have to be paying him like 60 and 70 million in a couple years because of the way they did it.
Yeah.
See, they can have that. I do not want to be stuck with nothing like that. That's too much of your cap. Because then all they're going to do, they're going to have to keep restructuring. And then by the time either they let him go or by the time he retires.
Rams picks Stetson Bennett.
Who did?
Rams picked Stetson Bennett, the quarterback for Georgia.
Okay, yep.
They ain't bad. That's a good pick.
So they got another. So they got what's the quarterback?
DeAndre Swift got drafted.
You mean traded?
Traded.
Stan was talking about it. Stan and KJ said the same thing.
DeAndre Smith got traded to Philly. Oh Lord.
Yo.
Dude.
Yo, Philly is killing it.
Killing it.
Man. That hurts right there. Yo. They trying to win this Super Bowl.
Do you blame them? Is there everything they kept other than the defense? They lost a bunch of defensive players, but they're making that up here right here in the draft. And they drafted everybody from Georgia. Everybody they know can play. You know what I mean? They played in the SEC.
Man, oh man. Hey, that is tough right there. Man.
You have to, first of all, you got to draft and build your team to compete in your division.
Yep.
Philly is the standard. They got big boys.
They definitely are.
Defensive line and their running game is ridiculous. So you got to bolster you got to build your team, offensive and defensively, to compete with that. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then think about this:
128 yards rushing per game, and our problem is in the middle.
Man, this ain't good. This ain't good right here.
We need to get two big D tackles, move Micah from defensive end, and only use Micah on known passing day.
Passing game, right.
Because Micah is he's limited when you're running at him, and that's what teams doing. We're gonna run right at you. You too light in the ass, and that's what they doing. They trapping them, they all that type of shit. So you need to put a real DN over there. Tank on the other side. Tank good. You ain't running on Tank, but everybody running at Micah.
Yo,
and then Trayvon on the same damn side, so he not filling in at corner.
Man, they got Penny too, Rashad Penny, right? From Seattle.
Yeah.
The Eagles.
Yeah. We up.
And think about this: Swift is still on his rookie deal.
Well, Philly ain't gonna pay no running back.
I'm trying to figure out, like, what was Detroit thinking though? Why would you give up a running back on his rookie deal?
Didn't they draft a running back though?
They drafted Gibbs
so that's why. That's why they gave him.
No, listen, Gibbs is kind of small.
But Detroit got the mentality kind of like San Francisco. It don't matter who is running back.
Right, but what I'm saying is, why not have two? Why not have Gibbs and Swift, and they both on their rookie deal?
But don't they have another running? Oh, but no,
they got rid of him. The big boy that scored 16 touchdowns. Right.
So clearly they. I don't know. Did they draft another running back? Oh, you said they drafted Gibbs.
They drafted
another one
from Alabama.
Yeah. So clearly they're gonna draft another one and just take a. Here we go. Come on, give me that boy from UCLA. What the fuck are we doing? Who's a Semi Fioco's brother?
Let's see. They said not related to Semi Fioco.
I'm done with these So clearly, they're doing this. They're gonna like Tyron Smith is gonna play left tackle, and
Right.
Tyron Smith is gonna play left guard.
Right.
That's what they're going at, clearly.
Right.
But we know Tyron only good for about 3-4 games.
But they're saying that they were going to put they're saying that they're going to put Steele at guard.
So where Tyler gonna play?
They want to leave Tyler at left tackle
and put Tyron at right guard.
Tyron at right tackle, and put Steele at guard. They want to try him at guard.
So they're gonna roll with the other two dudes.
Tyler Biotish and Zach Martin.
No. I'm talking about the backup right.
Oh, well, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like let's go.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah,
he just got hurt.
Shoulder.
Right, he just got hurt.
Can Steele play guard?
I don't know. He's
right.
tall. He like 6'7".
Right.
Yeah. I don't know about that. And he played so good at right tackle.
Exactly.
Why mess with that?
Too many ingredients spoil the soup. I say it all the time.
Yeah. I wanted them to get Osiris Torrance, put him right at left guard. Yo, you got Torrance and Tyler Smith over here.
God Almighty.
Put Biotish in the middle. You got Zach Martin and Steele at right tackle. And if Steele isn't ready with because he had the ACL, then you got Tyron. I don't understand, but you drafted a tight end instead of Osiris Torrance, who fell right to you.
Right to you. And if you got Darnell Washington over there on the end,
you could have had him.
When any of your tackles have a problem, you could just put Darnell on that side. You just move to the other side. Whatever tackle is having problems, Darnell Washington is like having 6 offensive linemen on the field.
Right. And, but look, you got 7 if you got Osiris Torrance too. 6'7", 340. Unbelievable, man. I'm not understanding this draft at all. And I'm looking at that. I'm looking at them.
Whole offensive game. Your whole offensive scheme is wide open if you do what we're saying.
Right.
You can do whatever you want. Pass it or throw it.
Right.
Me and you gonna be back there and eat a sandwich before we throw the ball back there.
And I guarantee you, if we had Micah Parsons on here, he would agree with our strategy.
Right. Exactly.
You take Mozzie in the first, Osiris Torrance in the second, and take Darnell Washington in the third. Unbelievable.
You know what that line would look like? That's automatically the best starting lineup in the NFL.
Right. And then on defense, you helping out Micah with getting Mozzie Smith, because now you got some push up the middle. And I don't even want I was telling somebody last night, I don't even need Mozzie Smith to do anything. I don't need him to get any sacks. I don't need him to make any tackles. All I need
Hank next to each other.
Yeah, all I need him to do is occupy 2 blockers. That's all I need Mozzie Smith to do.
Think about it. You put Mozzie and Hankins next to each other.
Right. Or how about on third down? Well, you probably gonna take them out on third down because you can put
if it's third and long, then you can just do what the Giants did back in the day.
Right.
You just have full court back. You put the jet package in.
Right. Unbelievable, man.
But it's funny that we're still not doing anything to address the offensive line.
None.
I mean, who's that dude that we picked up in free agent? Who was that dude?
Idoka.
Whatever his name is.
He's a swing, like a swing tackle. He came from the Jets.
I thought he was a guard.
He plays guard and tackle.
But clearly he ain't that good.
Nah.
Okay, so here's my question. If we lose the guard, who's our backup guard?
Farniok. Matt Farniok.
Farniok?
And I think he's the backup guard and center.
He can't block me or you.
This is crazy, man.
What are we doing? But when is our next pick? I'm gonna look this up.
This is crazy.
But we don't have like 8 draft picks this in this draft.
Somebody had it up the whole draft or all of our picks. This is and Dan Quinn wanted this guy, so
which guy?
For Hoko.
What was your favorite thing about it? What was your number one?
You got a 5th. You got a 5th, a 6th, and a 7th.
So hopefully they looking at hopefully they looking at Murphy. And Trevor said he can't come on today, but what are we doing? Trevor, I'm still confused. The first round we were great, and I'm confused with the rest.
Who the fuck is wearing? Wait a minute. Valami Fihoko. Wait a minute. I'm gonna Google him. I'm gonna put him up on my phone real quick.
Yeah, do that.
Put him on my. I'm gonna YouTube him real quick on my phone.
This is baffling, man. It's so funny because I'm looking at their draft coverage. He said, "Get the Johnny Walker out of the war room." Yeah, they probably are drinking too much of that Johnny Blue. That blue.
But this dude, even YouTube this dude, he don't even have. We have a bunch of little different highlight things and everything.
Right.
He ain't got the
Look, Brian Broadus is like they don't care about what we think.
Brian,
hey yo, he said clearly they don't care about what we think.
We gon' say your name, we won't misconstrue it. My new girl won the race, she got better taste. My old girl broke her legs, jumping to conclusions. We don't say no names, we don't play no games. My homie caught a body and he caught a case. I hear they taking shots, we don't listen to it. We be right around the way, you know how we move it. This is just a play, did it just to do it. I'm in the city, name a place.
he got the quickness going.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing: all the players that they've drafted, I think they're good players. I just don't agree with where they pick. You say play like Tank? Yeah.
He plays like Tank Lawrence.
Right.
So he not a blazer, but he more of a he plays like Tank Lawrence.
Right, one of those run stopping defensive ends.
Yeah, he got some pass rush skills, but
right.
But
so you know how I said Schoonmaker was a smoother version of Dalton Schultz.
Yeah,
he looks like a little bit slower version of DeMarcus Ware. I mean, of DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
When he starts to talk about the size and the toughness that this guy plays with, I had him as my 77th guy. So Cincinnati, I think, does a good job of kind of just. I could work in Cincinnati the way they draft.
I was just realizing they got some. Yeah. Their program is really coming along. Yeah. Like their program's coming along.
Their coaches, and their scouts
do a
really good job working with each other. They got a lot of good players.
Nick Herbert is multiple sport athlete, and that's something we saw with Will McDonald. Natural push. Played basketball too, so I think teams are just trying to figure out what he does. Like he had 18 sacks in 2 seasons. He's kind of that tweener, I guess you guys call it.
So he had 18 sacks in 2 seasons. Okay.
Linebacker DN is what I had.
Right, and he played the same spot T.J. Watt did.
Right.
So the Steelers know what to do with him.
There he is.
Oh, Tyler Scott. Wow.
Bears take Tyler Scott at 133 overall. We have 2 picks remaining in the 4th round.
That's such good
this is a burner, dude.
I love Tyler Scott.
This dude's a burner.
Tell me about him as we await the phone call from Fehoko.
I just really like the breakaway speed. As this gentleman is a former running back, ran a 4.4, 4.40. He has big play ability, return ability, like we talked about. And I love me a multiple sport athlete, basketball, track player. And he's really good at tracking the ball. He had about 7 drops in 2022. That might be a concerning thing for people, but you know how they say, like, you got McDonald's at home, people want Jalen Hyde. I got Jalen Hyde at home.
Yeah.
This is
you want the McDonald's at Tyler Scott.
The Whataburger at home.
He's short, but he's got long legs, finds holes in the zone, and he sits there, can go deep, good route runner. You mentioned he does have solid hands, even with the drops. The ball track.
See, they sitting up. They more excited. It's funny. So in the Cowboys draft, right? They're talking with more enthusiasm and more excitement about other people's draft picks than they are about our own. Like they going on and on and on.
About everybody else.
Yep.
Yeah, so Fehoko was like Tank Lawrence size, so he's like 6'4", 276.
Which one?
Fehoko.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
like Tank Lawrence size.
So
basically, they put him in. He's gonna be your replacement for Tank Lawrence.
I hope. We hope.
I don't get it. The problem is O-line. That was our problem. That has been our problem for the last few years. Our O-line right up the middle.
Including getting that
weak at left guard. We've been weak at left guard for 7 fucking years.
Since we got rid of Ron Leary.
Yes.
Since we got rid of Ron Leary. And we replaced him good with Colin. Huh?
Yeah.
So
Colin Williams was weak because he was always getting pushed. Colin Williams was weak, and Colin McGovern was weak. Remember last season they were kind of interchanging between Williams and McGovern,
right?
And we was having problems with both at left guard. Now you have an opportunity to fix that with a rookie, a bulldozer. What are we doing?
Just keep passing on them. They just keep passing on them. So what do you think about this? So Connor Williams did good last year in Miami playing center. Right.
Yep.
I think McGovern should have been given a shot to play center as well. He played center at Penn State.
I totally agree with you.
But why don't we do that? Why do you, as soon as you go somewhere else, then they use you right?
Yeah. Make it make sense.
The only player that I've seen them do the right thing with is Micah Parsons. Because I was looking at him when we drafted him, and I kept saying, dude, they should let him rush the passer a little bit. Let him rush the passer. Yeah.
A little bit.
I wasn't expecting him to. Now, I'm being honest. I didn't expect him to get that many sacks like that, but I wanted them to let him rush the passer because they were talking about him being all over the place. And I was like, no, let him rush the passer a little bit. Because with that speed, he should be able to get around the edge.
I think we used them the best way the rookie year when we kept moving them around.
Right.
Like we pretty much kept at DN.
Right.
Full time. He played a little bit of linebacker.
Right.
So I think because we played him so much at DN, he's losing it at linebacker. You know what I mean?
Right.
I say play him at linebacker so he can get his keys and his reads and all that stuff because we need linebackers.
Right.
Use him at DN on known pass rushing downs. When he can just be an athlete. You know what I mean?
All right, so here's the thing. All right, so let me ask you this. So you know Von Miller is a linebacker as well, but you never see Von Miller going in coverage. You know Von Miller is coming for your quarterback every play.
but really, he played all he did was pass rush in college. Majority of the
Von
time.
Miller? Right,
yes.
right. But what I'm saying is you can still have
Micah blitzed from a linebacker position in college.
Right.
It's a difference.
Right. But you can still have him.
Miller,
all right, but hold on. So you got Von Miller, you got Derek Thomas. Derek Thomas was a linebacker, but you knew he was coming after your quarterback every play. He wasn't going in pass coverage.
Okay.
DeMarcus Ware, when he went to Denver, he was in that 3-4. He was coming after the quarterback every play. He wasn't going in pass coverage.
Now, hold on now, but also, hear me out for a second.
Okay.
Everybody you just mentioned, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, you said it. They played in 3-4.
Right.
And 3-4, what do you play? You got a big 360-pound dude in the middle. He's going to take 2 blocks.
Right.
Even the DNs are bigger.
Right. And in 3-4.
Bigger DNs. You got 300. So even at DNs, so in a 3-4 defense, you got 3 defensive tackles up front.
Right.
And you got 4 linebackers.
Right.
You got 2 big linebackers in the middle. So they're basically hybrids. They're linebackers. You talking about big 260 pounds. What's the boy from Pittsburgh back in the day, Javon Kirkland? You got more bigger guys like that at linebacker. Right. You got true middle linebackers, big boys, 260, in the middle.
Right.
So now your outside linebackers can be your Von Millers and your DeMarcus Ware types. You know what I mean? Because you still got a lot of beef in the middle. What you can't do is do that shit. You got little motherfuckers, and like what we doing when we playing 5 freaking D-backs.
Right.
As a starting lineup. You know what I mean? So you're susceptible to getting ran on if you don't have big boys in the middle.
In the middle, right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that Denver defense, they were 4-3 or 3-4?
That was 3-4. Because Wade Phillips was the D coordinator. Wade won a 3-4.
3-4. Yeah.
Wade was the Marcus Wade defensive coordinator.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? After Parcells, and then there was Wade Phillips. Think about
it. So and then the same thing with Lawrence Taylor with the Giants. They were 3-4. They were 3-4. Yeah.
Big boys in the middle.
And they had because you already knew Banks and Lawrence Taylor were coming for your quarterback.
Was coming.
They weren't going out in no coverage. They were coming for your quarterback. And that's what I think.
LT was doing 90% of the time, and Banks would drop back, but every now and then they will swap. It will flip.
Right. But so then maybe they needed, I don't know, they need to do something to figure out a way to get Micah Parsons rushing the quarterback, but not coming from the defensive end spot.
Which is 3-4.
Because he keep getting those chip blocks and all of that, and he keeps getting hurt.
Yeah.
He constantly is coming off the field. He's
not built for the defensive scheme that we're running.
Right. I don't think he's built to be a defensive end, period.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Even his height and all of that. Yeah, they're going to have to figure out a way to get maybe a 3-4 because that's your best defensive player. Cater your defense.
Your D coordinator, that's not his thing.
Okay.
He don't run. That's not his defense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This is interesting, man.
So really, Mike is playing out of position, but he's doing it based on God-given talent.
Right.
But he's still against the run. That's what's killing us is on the run.
Right.
Because if Mike is on defensive right side majority of the time and then running right, and you got Trayvon at corner, who's terrible against the run.
They're tackling right.
That's how we getting. That's what's getting us crushed. That's what getting us crushed. The only thing that will help, but think about it. We're playing 5 D-backs. So
they got Fehoko on the phone.
How excited are they?
Can you hear this?
I can hear your phone. I can hear your.
I'm sure like you say, your phone is completely blowing up right now with everybody that's so proud of you and what you've done.
Like you said, Polynesian culture, tight-knit families. Every phone call I get, it's either my cousin, my sister, my mom, they're crying, they're making me cry. And just a testament to, everything that we've been through in the past. And like I said, it's been a lifelong dream, and it's just surreal. I'm glad to be here, and like I said, I'm ready to work at the Dallas Cowboys.
Junior, if you could describe yourself as a Marvel character or an Avenger, who would you be?
As an Avenger, I would say, I don't know, I might be Captain America.
Oh, well, fix me.
Hey, okay.
I'm asking because a lot of the players have their own guy. I believe that Micah is really a Thor fan, so we're gonna have to ask.
Yeah, I'm not a big Marvel guy. Thor slipped my mind. I can be Thor too.
DC?
I can see that. That would be a lot of fun. What would you tab him as?
What I play him as?
Fehoko, yeah.
Fehoko.
Or yourself, if you want to do that.
Okay. Well, if you go Loki, I'll go Thor.
Hey, I like it.
I like that one.
Very nice. Well, Fehoko, I mean, we're really excited to get you on the way over here, get you to the Star in Frisco. Congratulations on this moment. Go celebrate with your family. We'll see you get to work soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. See you guys soon.
Let's work. Viliami Fehoko, Junior Fehoko on the line. And Coach, we'll let you go as well. I know you've got a busy day ahead.
This is going to be interesting, man. This is going to be interesting right here, man. They have not addressed the main issues
at all.
Or at least the issues that we thought that we had. Maybe they know more than we do.
But hold up. But hear me out, because I'm sure, like you watch Hanging with the Boys and the break and all that shit. They say the same shit we say.
Exactly.
From that left guard.
Yep. I know Nate Newton is probably pissed right now.
Nate is like, what? Nate could probably rip this TV off the wall by now.
Yo, Nate is probably mad. Man, I know he's pissed right now.
And Nate would tell you, he said, they don't listen to me. He said, they don't listen to me. I don't even talk to them no more.
Right. Unbelievable. And Brian Broadus looked like he a little mad too. Like, he's like, obviously, they don't care what we think.
He's been saying that for a long time.
Because they have not addressed the offensive line.
No.
They are content with the offensive line. They must know something. Because the main thing is, remember this, Steele might not be ready to start the season.
Right. I know you like me was like, just let me into one of those meetings just once.
Right.
Just for like 20 minutes.
Yep.
And just so I can know, what are they thinking?
And so I could just tell them, yo, I don't even want to get paid by y'all, right? Just listen to a fan, like a person that's been a fan since I've been a little kid that watches football.
It's going to be objective.
Right, that watches football, plays football, enjoys this. And just you don't even have to do what I say, but just listen to my voice, to a voice of a fan.
But here's what I'm saying. They got people, like you said, paid. You got all those people in there getting paid to do a job.
Right.
I'm like, y'all don't see this?
Right. How are you in the fourth round of the NFL draft and you still have not addressed your guard position?
And then everything we're saying about, okay, maybe we're doing this. I mean, maybe they're going to do this. Maybe they're going to, like you said, maybe they're going to move Steele to tackle, all that type of stuff. But if you went with that logic, is no one going, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, how does that make sense?
Right.
Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can still play tap? Can still play guard?
Right.
I don't give a fuck that he played guard at Pop Warner. He played guard in the 10th grade.
Because at that time he might have only been like 6'2". He's 6'7" now.
You need fire hydrants. You need bulldozers at guard. You want shorter. You want to do like 6'2", 6'3", maybe, but you want them. You want them mean.
Like
you got to be real mean, or you are a great technician, like a Zach Martin. Zach Martin not mean, but he is a technician.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He's never going to be in the wrong step. Remember, Mark Satanowski back in the day.
So think about this. We said Zach Martin. We said Larry Allen. We said Nate Newton. Right? None of those guys are built like Terrence Steele.
None.
Terrence Steele. Right. Terrence Steele looks like a tackle.
He looks like a tackle.
Right.
Nate Newton is like 6'1".
Right.
I've met Nate before.
Right.
Nate is a little bit taller than me.
Right.
But he was, at the time, he was wide as all outside.
Right.
I call him, he was like 6'5", 6 feet tall, 5 feet wide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
4 or 5 feet wide.
But that's what you need. That's
what you need.
That was Ron Leary. Ron Leary was great for us.
Yes. Big boy.
He was great for us. And
they got me drinking. They got me drinking early. It's not even.
Look, I almost finished this yesterday.
I'm with you. We look.
Hey, look. I hadn't even seen the peach crown with the handle.
Oh, that's the big joint. Yeah.
The peach. I
with
never saw the peach with the handle.
Yeah. You're right. The peach with the handle.
Right.
I didn't get the apple with the crown with the handle.
Yeah, and see, I like the vanilla too.
What you do with the vanilla? You do it straight?
Ice. Just ice. Yep.
Now I'll do the peach and the apple straight.
Right.
Vanilla. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a nice little flavor to it and everything. Yep.
I'm doing an old smoky. I'm doing cookie dough. One of my homies brought it to
I
me.
just saw that for the first time. Okay,
yeah.
How is it?
It's smooth, real smooth.
I've had they have a watermelon Old Smoky. That's good too.
My favorite is the peanut butter. The peanut butter is my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a homie of mine down here in Florida, he went to Tennessee, Kentucky, one of them. He went to whatever. Tennessee, Kentucky, one of them. He went to the distillery. He went to the Old Smoky. So he brought me back he was like, Rod, I was like, oh shit, bring me back like two of them.
Right.
So he brought me back a salty caramel.
I had that. That's good.
And the cookie dough. Cookie dough, nice.
Okay.
Right on ice.
Okay. You got to try the watermelon. The watermelon.
Yeah. I've had that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And Old Smoky is the same people that make the what's the one that they have the actual peaches and cherries. What is that called though? Because it comes in a mason jar.
Oh yeah.
Moonshine. The moonshine.
The moonshine.
Yeah.
The moonshine.
Yeah.
So Old Smoky, you can save a little bit of money. So if you don't want to go Crown, go Old Smoky.
Okay.
Smooth.
Right.
But the peach Crown is my favorite though. So peach with the handle, I gotta look with the one with the handle.
Yeah.
Like twice the size.
Yeah.
Often. But look, down here in Florida, you get even a small thing of peach Crown. We get it for like $22 down here.
Oh, okay. See. Now this was a bargain because the small peach Crown is like $35.
I know. I tell everybody, I said, if you come to Florida to visit, light, go to Walmart.
Oh wow.
Walmart's the super Walmart's here got a liquor store.
Okay.
Peach Crown, you catch it joint on sale for like $21 down here. For the regular bottle, the regular size.
Right.
So
I got that one for $43.
Ain't bad for that big one with the handle.
That's fantastic.
That is. Yeah,
I never even seen it with the handle, and then you giving it to me for $43.
Right. You hurried up and snatched that up before like, wait a minute, I think they put a wrong price on it.
Look, I'm about to go get some more because they got the vanilla and the apple too with the handle.
You better hurry up for that mark that thing back up.
Well, they changed the price. Look, I'm gonna need it after this weekend.
Right. Because remember, when the Peach Crown first came out, it was $45 a bottle.
For the small
in the DMV.
Yeah.
For the small one.
Yeah.
So when I saw it for down here, when I moved down here and I saw it for $22, $20, I was like, what? Mine went crazy. So I would do that, man. I would take pictures of I said in Walmart and send it to everybody up there in the DMV. I said, look what I was like, man. They were like, Ron, what? I said, well, you come visit, pack light, so you can pack a couple of bottles in your luggage to take back.
That's what's up. We got to go with Murphy now in our next pick. What's our next pick?
Hold on, I just looked at it. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a second. A screenshot.
If they get Murphy, then all is forgiven.
Oh shoot! I thought I screenshot it. Wait a minute. We got 176 is next. Oh, we still got to play. Yeah, we got 176, 212. 212 and 246. So those are we only got we got 7. I thought we had 8. We got 7 draft picks.
Okay.
Then picks. So yeah. So look, we can't mess around. But why are we playing around with God? Why are we playing around with our guard position?
I don't know, man. Because if
that's our biggest weakness.
And McCarthy said we want to run the ball.
Did he or did he not say that?
He said we want to run the ball.
With the team currently constructed from last year, minus Connor McGovern, and you have not added anyone but one dude that nobody knows who he is, how are we going to run the ball?
Yep.
We couldn't run the ball last year.
What's up, Robbie? So you said we got what's our next pick?
176.
And that's in round 5?
Yep.
And then what's the next one?
We got 176 in round 5. 212 in round 6.
That's 6. Okay.
And 246 in round 7.
So we didn't.
I say package all 3 to move up right now and get Mafia, and then we done. We good.
And then we done. But wait, so we don't have any compensatory picks? No.
Those are it. 6 or 7.
Man. Because we only had our 1 4th-round pick.
Yep. Wait a minute. 5 and 6 are compensatory picks.
Oh, those are okay.
Those are.
Okay. Good.
I'm packaging all that right now and get Mafia and go home, and we can all be happy. We can shut the shit down.
And all I care about is Mafia, Mozzie, and our linebacker from Texas.
So they've been talking about Mafia on the Cowboys talk radio and all that shit.
Oh, they are?
I'm asking you.
Oh no! I've been wanting him wanting them to draft him since before.
Right.
But it would fit as to why maybe they haven't addressed the guard spot, because maybe they already had him planned, to get him.
But that's a crapshoot. That's a crapshoot.
You mean instead of taking Osiris Torrance?
I would have grabbed Torrance or Avila early on, and but I think Avila was gone before.
Avila was gone.
Avila was gone after our first pick.
Right. And I agree with taking Mozzie over Avila.
I totally agree because Kansas City was moving up because trying to get Mozzie.
Right.
And if you got your eye on Mozzie, then you do that and you get him.
Right.
But then after that, you got to get that guard.
And he fell to you.
Right. The one right is at that point. Now, if Donnell, Washington falls to you in the 3rd, which he would have, then you get him. But you go get your guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You solidify both in your offense and your defensive line.
Yep.
That's solidified.
Because think about this. That's how Dak broke his thumb last year. From that pass rush coming right up in his face.
That's it.
I don't understand. And you got you a $40 million quarterback. You got to protect him.
Make it make sense.
None of it is right now. So
all you've been seeing the whole draft, a defensive tackle's getting drafted.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When you gonna draft a guard?
Right.
When you are the weakest, because your center Beyondish is weak.
Right.
You already know your center is weak. The only way to combat when you have 2 weak centers is you better have 2 beast guards.
Right.
Mark Stepnoski was like one of the smallest centers ever. He was like 250 something pounds.
Right.
But he had Nate, and what was the other boy on the other side?
Larry Allen.
Right, and Kevin Gogan and all that was another big boy.
Yeah.
But Stepnoski was a technician. He knew how to get low, use leverage, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Driver's legs. He was a technician. You don't have the only other centers I've known that are really good like that is what's his name, Kelsey, and the Pouncey boys.
The Pounceys, right? Yeah.
The Pounceys.
Yeah.
That like this day and age centers that's like a beast.
Right.
And then the boy that what's the name drafted last year that I wanted.
You mean Linderbaum? Yeah, that again.
And he was
I just said that.
He was last year.
The Ravens always pick who we want. They always do.
Tyler Linderbaum.
Yep.
I was like, get him.
Yep. This is.
So he was one of the few. He was a bigger body center with great, was a technician, but he was a bigger body and strong. So.
Right. We got a comment from TikTok. Robbie says, "Why are the Cowboys drafting all these defensive players?" That's already our strength, right?
Defense. Getting Mozzie, and then we good everywhere else. We deep.
Right. This is interesting, man.
I can see the linebacker, maybe, but then you still. I would roll the dice with Jabril Cox. I would.
Right. That's why I said he looked like another version of Jabril.
And then you had the other boy that was on the practice squad last year.
Even though I will say this guy, he looks like he's faster than Jabril.
Well, Jabril was fast.
Right.
Then he hurt his knee.
Right.
Because Drew, remember, he was a pre-Jabril coming out of LSU.
Right.
But who's the boy coming on the practice squad? They say he nice. Linebacker.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. They kept talking about him before the draft. Right.
I would have rolled with the linebackers. I would have picked the linebacker later.
Right.
Yeah, I would have drafted the linebacker, but it would have been a much later. I would have got my offensive line and defensive line straight first.
I'm trying to think. So you think Mafi will be there at 176? If he's there at 176, we better take him. Yeah, we better take him.
I don't get it.
I'm surprised nobody else is taking him.
When I watch, he must have a medical issue. He has to.
And that's what they said about Darnell Washington. That's why what took them so long to draft him.
You saw what Pittsburgh did, though. Pittsburgh guys said, we're going to run the rock. We'll take him.
We'll take him.
We'll take him and run the rock. I don't even know who Pittsburgh tight ends are.
And Pittsburgh now, they got their quarterback on that rookie deal, too.
Yeah. But Philly going for it. I don't blame them. I ain't mad at them.
I am. I'm mad at them because they look good.
Philly and the 49ers going for it.
They look good. Well, I don't know how Philly is doing it without their quarterback being on his rookie deal. Because that money about to count.
10 draft picks, though, this draft.
Right.
So they got to hit home run with all that draft pick because they lost half their defense.
Right. But, hey, they doing good, though. They doing good.
We drafted from Georgia because we know they can play defense. Like, they beat everybody else in the SEC and won a national championship. I ain't mad at them. Philly going, whoever left that went to Georgia, played at Georgia, we getting them. That's what they doing.
Yep. And that makes sense. That make a lot of sense.
Make all the sense in the world.
Yep.
We going with the known, not the unknown.
Yep.
Think about SEC, majority of them players going pro anyway. Offense and defense.
And why can't we do that? We stuck with Michigan. We stuck on Michigan for some reason.
Yeah. I'm glad we finally got away from Boise State. Remember, he was on Boise State for a while.
Yes, we were.
I wouldn't be mad if we'd be stuck with TCU right now, though. Really?
Yeah, because they had the wide receiver Quentin Johnson.
Yeah.
And Max Duggan is still out there, but they keep talking about drafting a quarterback, and I don't understand that.
I would. But that would be the last draft pick or undrafted free agent.
All right, so here's my thing with the quarterback, though, right? We already got Dak. Somebody got the running back from Pitt.
Maryland doing good in this draft also.
Yeah. Yep. With both of them.
Both corners went.
Who got the running back from Pitt?
I didn't see that. Hold on. We might be on different what's the names.
Okay. It's Israel Abanaconda. I was hoping if we did draft one that this might be one of the guys.
So I'm on New England pick now 144. Oh shit!
What happened?
Let me check my phone because I just want to. I'm not going to tell you what just popped up on my goddamn phone.
Look, is it any worse than
It's the absolute.
Oh.
You see, you must be looking at what I'm with you when I'm looking at.
All right, I'm done then. Hold on, let me see what they saying about Mafia.
You see that game and how vicious he can be off the ball. I definitely felt like he was one of the better run offensive linemen, blocking offensive linemen. Yes, vicious with his hands and how he plays. Now he is a guy that you have to worry about, leverage, keeping his pads low and not, reaching. But for the most part, the guy understands the position. I'm not surprised that he went here and the Patriots picked him up. That's funny to me.
Yeah,
Patriots gonna Patriot. Man.
Yeah, he's super wide. He's really hard to get around, but he lacks lateral agility. For me, he fires off the line, will smack you in the mouth. Physical player. You mentioned as a really good run blocker, but he needs to improve his pass sets. But he's got a good anchor. You talk about finishing guys. He does that. He plays the whistle. Needs to work with his hands. But I think this is a raw player who the Patriots probably got to stud here in the fifth.
Yeah, and like I was saying, the being a former DT. You can tell that he understands how to strike and when to take on strikes and how to counter. He's still learning, but I don't how many offensive linemen have been DTs converted to offensive linemen? Is that a common thing?
I think it's more common than most of the other positions.
All right, that hurt right there. That was who I was hoping for.
It's the opposite way though. With it's more common earlier, like to have to switch out post high school.
Okay, yeah,
it's not as common.
That's why I say shit. I'm just gonna let you look. I was like, what the fuck?
Mixing up the name. Who just switched?
Alarcon?
Yeah, Alarcon.
John Ridgeway switched when he was at Arkansas.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Man.
So,
all right. Well.
It happens every once in a while.
Okay.
I have no idea.
All right. So we have into this fifth round of action. You have the Panthers.
Oh boy.
The Titans, the Bears.
Hey yo, hey.
So running back still in the conversation. Offensive line still in the conversation. Quarterback still in the conversation.
No. All right, so let's go back to the quarterback because he just now brought that back up. So you already have Dak Prescott on the books for at least 2 more years, and you already got Cooper Rush signed.
Still no need in drafting a quarterback.
No need in drafting a quarterback.
He gonna be third string for 2 years.
And how many times does your third string quarterback even make it to the game day?
I agree. It's a wasted draft pick. I see you.
There's no need. Now next year, if that's going to be Dak's last season, then you draft a quarterback. So that way your quarterback never doesn't have to start as a rookie. But not
Mafia. You're talking about right now.
Who, Mafia?
Yeah.
Just to hurt my feelings.
Oh, he's watching this pancake dudes. Just pancaking dudes.
That's why. That's
what I'm highlighting them and everything. Just.
Yep. Man. That hurt my feelings right there.
England. Great size and great feet.
He's one of those guys that they might come back later on in like 4 or 5 years and say they can't believe he was a 5th round draft pick.
Yep.
Man. All right, we got.
They said the Patriots are rebuilding their interior offensive line.
Right. And that's exactly what we need to be doing. Exactly what we need to be doing. Hey, what are you on?
I don't get it.
What are you watching on? You watching on ESPN?
I'm on ESPN.
All right, and I got the fan, the 105.3 feed on, and they are like, they look so depressed in there, yo.
And I'm listening to Mel Kiper, not Mel Kiper. What's the other dude? The younger dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
On their draft.
Yeah, on ESPN, and what's my man? The black dude, black bald head. So them two talk about the draft. They talk about it.
Okay.
And when he talked about Donnell Washington, he said a beast. Pittsburgh got a steal. When Pittsburgh drafted, he said that's like having like 6 offensive linemen on the field.
Right.
He said Pittsburgh gonna run the ball anytime they want.
Yep.
That's exactly what he said.
And that's who, if you think about it, it's the same teams over and over again that always do good in the draft.
Think about it. When you're able to run the ball anytime you want.
Right.
Look how much it opens everything up. Look at San Francisco. It don't matter who at quarterback.
Right.
You can be a quarterback. We can run the rock.
Yep.
It don't matter. Look at Philly.
See, you think the same way I think, because somebody was arguing with me the other day and said, well, Brock Purdy played. They know what they're doing with draft. And I was like, no, they don't. They know what they're doing when they keep their quarterback on a rookie deal.
Yep.
That way they can stack their whole team up around that quarterback.
They just need that quarterback to be a point guard.
Right. Or the word that everybody hates, bus driver.
Bus driver.
That's all you need him to do. With that team, that's all you need.
They're never going to give a quarterback a big deal now.
There's no need.
With Garoppolo, they were like, why do we do this?
Right.
Then they glad they got out of that. They like, 3-4 years, you out of here. We're going to draft.
And look, even with Garoppolo, they still didn't give him the top dollar.
Exactly.
He got like 25 or 27 million, but he never like broke the bank on.
Right.
And then when he came back last year, he signed a 1-year deal for $7 million, which he was probably making the same thing Trey Lance is making.
Me and you on the same page. Yep. Every 3 to 4 years, I'm drafting a new quarterback.
Right. And you know me, I'm every 5 in that last year of that current quarterback.
I'm not doing 5. I'm gonna do 3 to 4.
Okay.
I'm grooming.
Right.
And I'm not gonna draft a quarterback high.
Right. And see, I want one in the first round in the final year of the current quarterback.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay.
And in that way, I got you for 5 years because I'm drafting you in the first round.
Got you.
So I get that 5th year option, but I'm never starting that quarterback as a rookie.
Right.
You always gonna get there for a year and sit. And be able to sit there and watch the quarterback, watch how everything.
If you're a good team, you're getting a late first round quarterback.
Yeah, I'm expecting to get the number 32 pick because I just won the Super Bowl.
Got you. Okay. I'm with that.
Yeah.
Okay. It took a while. It's been about 2-3 months, but now I get what you said.
Yeah, I'm expecting to be drafting number 32 at the number 32 spot because I just won the Super Bowl. But I know my quarterback might want to break the bank. And I can't afford to pay my quarterback to break the bank. So I'm going to tell that quarterback. Yeah, you can give me a Tom Brady type deal if you want to stay here. But if you don't, I understand. You want to feed your family for down the line and all this kind of stuff. You know, your legacy and all that.
We got 4 years being a bus driver for us. Good luck.
Yes. So my quarterback isn't going to be Joe Burrow or
right.
Justin Herbert.
You can get Lamar Jackson.
I'm gonna get Lamar Jackson, who was going to be a 2nd round pick.
Russell Wilson.
Right, who was going to be a 2nd or 3rd round pick, but I'm going to take you with that last pick in the 1st round. just so I can have that 5th-year option. Because people keep getting it confused saying, well, how many busts do you have in the first round? I don't need you to. I'll take Jamarcus Russell. I'll take Paxton Lynch because all I need you to do is just drive this bus. I need you to end every drive. I need you to end with a kick and not a turnover. Either we punt the ball, we kick a field goal, or we kick an extra point.
Because that defense behind you is a beast.
And my offensive line, I'm gonna have a good running back. You're gonna have 2 good wide receivers.
Running back on the rookie deal.
Yep, you're gonna have a tight end that is a really good tight end. I'm gonna have a good team all around you. Basically, I'm gonna give you the same roster that the Eagles had last year and the 49ers had last year.
Keys to the Lamborghini.
And I'm gonna give you that every year because I got you on your rookie deal.
You got a keys to the Lamborghini. Yep. All you gotta do is 10-2 in the lane, keep it trimming, do 65. Every now and then I might want you to do 80.
Yeah, exactly. All I need you to do is I'm gonna give you a full highlight reel of Brad Johnson and Trent Dilfer.
Got that right.
That's all I want you to do. I don't. Or I'm gonna give you a blueprint. I want you to be Russell Wilson while he was on his rookie deal,
losing the bone deal
when he was the bus driver. I don't want Russell Wilson after he got paid.
Think about it,
because he had to be the man.
Russell went to 2 under Legion of Boom. When that motherfucker started cooking, he ain't do shit.
Because they lost the Legion of Boom because he got paid too much.
I'll be right back, homie. Time out.
Okay. All right.
McClendon. Yep.
This is going to be a great
Steve Richards.
End of the day, because there's going to be some drama here.
Garage from Richard Garage from
Florida.
Oh, he's the Senior Bowl guy. Yeah, I didn't watch him. I had him late.
I didn't watch Garage either.
Is that how you actually say his name?
Yep.
We got
Garage. Yeah, Garage.
Let's make it up.
Wow, that's impressive. As soon as I heard that, I was like, man, it is a Saturday morning garage sale. Got
Garage.
But Noah Sewell off the board in 148 to the Chicago Bears.
The Bears are doing good.
I know that there were a lot of people. There was a lot of discussion about Noah Sewell. Like, there was talk about him when he was like a freshman, where it was supposed to be like, oh my gosh, Noah Sewell might end up being like a first-round type of player, and he's a freak. And he didn't quite reach that, and he's not the athlete that maybe you want.
Like his brother?
Man, that dude. Again, we talk about these like hair on fire.
Hey, Robbie, I think that the Cowboys should draft an offensive lineman, but the way they've been drafting, I have no idea.
I love Sewell. I would have loved him on day 3.
I had him at 92. I had him as a top 100 player.
I had him as a third rounder.
Yeah, that third round grade on him. He's one of my last remaining third round.
Look, everybody keeps sending me all this stuff about DeAndre Swift. That we should have taken DeAndre Swift, right?
We should have took DeAndre Swift?
Yeah, that we should have traded.
No, nah.
Because what did they get? They only gave him a 7th and a 4th for DeAndre Swift. I mean, that's cool, but we already paying $10 million to Tony Pollard. And I like Malik Davis.
Right.
And we just went and got Ronald Jones. So yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with it. I'd rather put some offensive linemen. Give me the offensive lineman all day. Man, this is crazy. Keith said, I don't know what we're doing. At this point, I don't think anybody knows what we're doing. This is amazing. Like, I'm looking at the feed for them and for the Cowboys, and they all are looking just like us. Like,
what the fuck are we doing?
No, I think it's because all of them have all of these extensive notebooks that they've taken notes on all of these players and everything. And every time we draft somebody, it looks like they're going way down their board. Like, wait, this isn't where we had them. Like, I don't think any of these players that they've picked, that Dallas has picked, has been higher than what they've had on their board. Everybody's been down lower.
Everybody drafting good, but us.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad at New England right now, though. I'm mad at New England.
But think about it. You draft to compete in your division.
Right.
Think about it. New England doing what they're doing the right thing. They're doing the right thing. New England want to run the ball.
Right.
Protect their quarterback.
Right. Right.
So they're going to bolster their offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. They don't have the firepower to compete with Buffalo and freaking Miami. They wide open. We're going to run the rock. We're going to slow that shit down.
Right.
If they can't stop us from running the ball and jumping onto our tight ends and all that type of stuff, they're going to have a problem.
Yep. Yep. And look.
They don't have the quarterback. They don't have the quarterback to do the firepower. They already know their quarterback. He ain't gonna run like Miami's offense and Buffalo offense. They can light it up.
Right.
Bill Belichick is going. You know what? We gonna slow stuff down.
Slow it down.
We gonna run it. We gonna take the air out the ball.
Right.
We're gonna run it. Give you less opportunities.
Right.
A good defense. I'm drafting on defense and all that type of stuff. I'm a boast of my defense, my secondary, and my offensive line.
And the offensive line. Yep. Yep.
Two are gonna get hurt. We ain't worried about that.
Right.
Buffalo quarterback, you gonna throw a pick because that's what you do.
Right.
You gonna throw a pick. So
hey, hold on. I like the tight end they got though. They got a.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, they got to be nice. Yeah. So we already know Buffalo ain't gonna run the ball.
Right.
Because they got McGovern. McGovern ain't gonna block nobody, and Kincaid ain't gonna block nobody.
Hold on, unless they move McGovern to center.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
But Buffalo ain't trying to run the ball. They really not trying. They gonna run it every now and then, but they not trying to run the rock.
Right.
They got Josh Allen. They want to throw that joint.
So did they get rid of Dawson Knox? They still got him.
I think they
got two. They got Dawson Knox and Kincaid.
Yeah.
And they still got Diggs.
Yeah.
And what's the other youngin that
the other receiver, the tall dude. Yeah.
He didn't do as good as I thought he was going to do this year because he had like 4 touchdowns in the playoff game the year before.
Right.
And everybody thought
right.
Yeah, everybody was like, "Yo, he about to blow up."
By midnight, the glass slipper fell off.
Right. But they still got a lot of talent over there. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. New England know what they're doing. They're gonna slow it down. Because ain't nobody gonna be able to run with Miami.
No.
With all that speed.
So we're like, we would take the air out the ball. Two of them gonna get hurt. Josh Allen gonna throw picks. You know what I mean? Who's the other team in that division? Jets. So, they got to worry about, but you don't know what you got with the Jets yet. You don't know.
But you got that
quarterback,
right?
But you know, but I think Jets really want to run the ball.
Okay.
And Aaron Rodgers is gonna be a point guard at this time. So they can guard or something. some weapons.
Right.
But Jets ain't gonna air it out. That's not even their coach mentality. He a 49er.
Right.
He want to run and rock.
Right. And you still, but you still got some. You got some speed though. Garrett Wilson. You got.
I agree.
You got Brees. You got Brees. What's his name? The running back.
The running back. Yeah, Brees Hall.
Brees Hall, and the backup, the dude that came from North Carolina, Michael something. I forgot, but he's good too.
But the Jets is the wild card. But you don't know what the Jets gonna do, so you can't plan for the Jets. The known is Miami, and the known is Buffalo.
Buffalo, right?
You know what I mean? Jets is the wild card.
That's a good division, by the way.
It's a great division.
That's a real good division. Now you adding Aaron Rodgers to that?
Yeah,
because they got McCole Hardman too, right?
Yes, sir.
From Kansas City, right? Yeah.
But you don't know what the offense is gonna look like. You know what I mean?
Right. And they got Sauce Gardner on defense. He played great. He played great. Yeah.
Jets got a defense now. You ain't gonna light it up against the Jets.
That makes a lot of sense, though. So you saying that the way that the Patriots are drafting is to combat their division,
right? Because you got to draft. You think about it. You got to build your offense around your quarterback.
Right.
That quarterback ain't gonna light it up.
Right.
He's not a lighted up quarterback. I mean, he's a quarterback from Alabama, but he had everything at his disposal.
Right.
That's not really him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
And everything you saying right now is bringing me back to Dallas. You know that they made that whole dynasty team in the 90s.
Yep.
Do you know who they thanked for that team? You know Jimmy Johnson built that team to beat the Eagles.
Yes.
You remember that?
Absolutely.
Because he built his whole offensive line
to beat Buddy Ryan.
Yep, he built that whole offensive line around being able to block Reggie White, Clyde Simmons, Jerome Brown, all those guys in that front four, Seth Joyner. Yep. And then he said he built his defense. If you notice, that whole defense, everybody was fast.
Yep.
And the reason why everybody was fast, because he wanted everybody to be able to run down Randall Cunningham. Because Randall Cunningham was killing us with his legs.
He wasn't worried about nobody else in the division.
Yeah.
He wasn't worried about nobody else.
That's why we had those small linebackers, Vincent Smith and Dixon Edwards and all those dudes. Yep.
He wasn't worried about nobody else.
Yep. And then he drafted Russell Wilson to hold it down in the middle.
Gotta win your division.
I mean, I'm sorry, Russell Wilson. I meant Russell Maryland.
Yeah. You ain't going nowhere unless you win your division.
Right.
But think about it. Philly and the 49ers are pretty much built the same.
Right. Yeah.
Both teams built the same.
The same
What's
way.
been your Achilles heel for the last 2-3 seasons?
Stopping the run. Stopping the run. You got to stop the run. Yep.
Stopping the run. All the teams that gave us problems for the last 5 seasons are the teams that can run the ball.
Yep. They can run the ball, and most of them got their quarterback on a rookie deal.
Right. Think about it. We played Cincinnati. All the receivers they got and all that type of shit. We ain't give a fuck.
Right.
We can rush the passer all day long.
Yep.
Think about
they ain't have a good offensive line.
Didn't have a good offensive line.
Yep. And that's what they need.
We teed off on them.
Yep.
Teams that hurt us are teams with great offensive lines. Teams they got really good defenses. Crush us every time.
And look, most of those teams are the same. They got the same thing.
Yep.
They got both an offensive line and a good defense.
Yep. Anybody with a rush up the middle kills us.
Yep.
Because then we can't run the ball and then we're one-dimensional.
Right.
Once you take our run away and you make us one-dimensional, then you make it Dak one-dimensional. I like Dak. I don't love Dak.
Right.
Once you make him one-dimensional, you got us.
Right.
You know
but that's
I mean?
every quarterback. Every quarterback except for Mahomes. Except for Mahomes
and Joe Burrow.
I don't even give Joe Burrow that credit yet because he ain't win a Super Bowl.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, but he did make it to one, so I'll give you that. I'll give you him. Yeah, he did make it.
Some quarterbacks, they can throw 60 times a game and Mahomes is one of them. You know what I mean?
Right. But some quarterbacks, you want them.
It's just ridiculous.
Right. But some quarterbacks, you want them to throw the ball 60 times because that means they can't run the ball and they want, like you said, one-dimensional.
And that's what they do to us.
Right.
It's one-dimensional.
Yep. But then when we run the ball and you never know what we're going to do.
When TP gets off running the ball, that's when we score 40 points a game.
Yep.
Think about it.
Yep.
And all the times we score 40 points a game, either the defense got multiple turnovers or TP went off on offense.
Right. And then in that same game, you got Zeke that had like 3 touchdowns on he got 40 yards, but he got 3 touchdowns.
Exactly. But
which is why I wanted them to go get Osiris Torrance, go get Antonio Mafi, and don't worry about drafting a running back because you still got Zeke that's still not signed. Go pick him up after this draft if you solidified your offensive line.
If you get Osiris Torrance, me and you could play running back.
Right. Which is and we already got Zeke taking $6 million of our salary cap.
If you got Osiris Torrance and Tyler Smith next to each other, me and you can run left.
Right. So my point was, if you got that offensive line solidified, you got Zeke still sitting there, right now, and he's already getting $6 million of our salary cap. He'll sign for the league minimum to come back to Dallas.
Zeke, if you got them up front, Zeke gonna fall for 4 yards.
And all he got to do is come in on short yardage and goal line.
I agree.
Short yardage and goal line. And he could be your third down back because he's a great blocker. You know what I'm saying? And now you got TP to be your feature back.
I don't know what we're thinking. I don't know.
Maybe they need to switch this up. Let your players go in that green room. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. The happiest person about that first pick was Micah, right? Why not let your players help you with who you pick?
The two most unhappy people today is TP and Dak.
Yep.
They're like, what the fuck are we doing?
Right. You right about that.
Think about it.
You right. You are right about that, man. You are right. Well, they said
already weak as center. You know, Biotis is okay, but he's weak.
Right.
When we play Tampa, what did they do? They put Holodinata in front of Tyler or McGovern.
No, you mean Vita Vea. That's Vita Vea.
Vita Vea, my bad.
Yep.
Holodinata. Vita
no,
Vea.
Because a Holodinata is one of those guys. Thing. No, they all remind me of Mozzie Smith. That's why I wanted Mozzie Smith, because of them. Yeah.
He pushed both of them back right into Dak's lap. Every single play.
Yep. Without even getting a tackle or a sack.
If your quarterback can't step up or to the side, they're done.
Right.
Any quarterback.
Right.
Now your quarterback is scrambling.
Yep.
Unless you design a play for your quarterback to roll out.
Right.
It's a broken play.
Hey, look, he either scrambling or getting his thumb broke.
How about
Yo, we should be getting close now. We should be getting close. Destiny, let's go. I'm ready for us to get some offensive linemen. We need some offensive linemen.
Hey, Phil, at this point, we dragged the offensive lineman. Who was that dude that gave up like 9 sacks a that for against Atlanta? That's what we drafted now at this point.
You mean Chaz Green?
Chaz Green. We about to draft Chaz Green, little brother.
All right, so they just drafted Jordan McFadden.
Who?
Jordan McFadden. So he's a tackle from Clemson. See, I wouldn't mind taking a tackle.
Who drafted him?
I think the Ravens did. Let me see.
Oh yeah, because the short arm tackle, you can play him at guard because they got short arms. They need long guard. They need long arms to tackle.
You sound like Zach Martin. That's Zach Martin. Yeah, because he was a tackle at Notre Dame.
Yeah, you play tackle at Notre Dame.
And then the same thing with Washington when they copied off of us and got Brandon Sheriff. Yeah, he was a tackle in college, and they turned him into a guard.
Yeah. This they do. Short arm tackles can play guard.
Yeah,
but why? But why play those games?
Because the guy that came from Tennessee, he went number 10. His name is yeah. He
went quick to the Bears.
Yeah,
to Chicago. Yeah.
I was expecting him to possibly be there at 26, and if you would have drafted him at tackle, I would have turned him into a guard.
He gonna play tackle for Chicago,
right? Hey, I'm still mad about that Mafi pick.
You can't play those games.
I would have just draft him,
dude. Phil, Tyron Smith has not played a full season in like 6-7 years.
Right.
Why would you bank on that?
Yep.
I don't care if you playing right guard, left guard. I don't care if he the water boy. He ain't gonna be healthy.
Oh, I didn't even know somebody already drafted Clayton Tune, the quarterback. I was thinking he was gonna go late from Houston.
Okay. What's name? We like TCU quarterback, but he might be
Duggan, Max Duggan.
Duggan. I like Duggan. He's going to probably be an undrafted free agent. 2 kickers gone though. 2 kickers got drafted.
And I was hoping for that one from Michigan. I wanted him.
Snatched him up quick.
Yeah. Yo, they got him way earlier
like
than
in the first round.
So look, I think now
4th, 5th round.
So this is how I'm starting to do.
We need a kicker, don't we?
Yeah. I was hoping that we got the kicker from Michigan. I didn't think somebody was going to draft him that early.
You should have got him with the 4th pick then. Shit.
So look, this is how I'm
thinking. Got him over the tight end. Shit. At least he's gonna put some points on the board. Give me a motherfucker that will give me some points.
Yo, I don't even know if the tight end is going to start over Ferguson.
No, that's the point. You drafted a backup.
Right.
With the 2nd pick.
Right. Yeah.
How many times we gonna do that shit?
Yo,
remember when we drafted Martellus Bennett?
Hey, yo, you sure we ain't related, yo? Yo, I always do this with Adam too. Like, I'm like, yo, we be thinking the exact same stuff when it comes to the Cowboys, or you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Man. All right, so we not that far away. We had picked 157 or 158 now. And we got pick 169.
We got 169?
Yep. So did we move up?
Somebody must have moved back.
So maybe we must have traded because we 169, it said.
So 176 to 169, but I'll take it.
Did we trade?
I don't know. If not, it's a draft shit. New draft pick every goddamn 3 minutes.
Right. All right, let's see who they say is the best available. The inside linebacker. I need a lineman. The next offensive lineman is Jalen Duncan from Maryland.
Is who from Maryland?
His name is Jalen Duncan.
He's a lineman?
Offensive tackle.
How big is he? If he ain't over 330, we don't need him.
6'6", 306.
He's low.
A rangy run blocker with the quickness to seal defenders at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, yeah, get him there. He a run blocker.
Yep, and the size to cover defenders. He's 6'6", though.
Yeah,
his hand placement needs to be better, and he needs to improve his ability to anchor.
See, we get these motherfuckers that need help.
Right, but he has the potential to develop into an effective pass blocker, even though he has even though he has shorter arms for a tackle prospect. He's quick and changes directions well.
So maybe
sounds like somebody we can move to a guard, right?
Yeah, sounds like a guard to me.
Yeah. Sounds like a guard that we could feed a whole bunch of steak and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Let's move him from 306 to about 330 by the time he's ready to play.
Right.
Yep. Hey, this is good. This is good right here. I like that.
Yeah, we grabbed the motherfucker. Shit.
That's good. That's it. The next 25 picks, he's the only offensive lineman that they say is they got a center.
Well, we need that. We've been the center.
So they got Luke Weipler from Ohio State. Has ideal length and strength.
Speaking of Ohio State, that whole goddamn offensive and defensive line got drafted.
Yep. And the quarterback.
Right. Look at that goddamn everybody from Ohio State and Georgia and Alabama.
Yep.
And LSU then went.
And guess who drafts all of them? Philly.
Team Philly.
Yep. Philly. Between Philly, New England, Baltimore, and Pittsburgh.
Yep.
They all of those teams make me jealous at draft time.
Yep.
Whoever they have running their draft is awesome. And look, as a lifelong Cowboys fan, giving the Eagles credit for anything, that's something. You know that's something.
You hate to give them credit.
Yep, but you have to. I'm still mad at the Patriots for taking Mafi. No, you know what? I'm mad at Dallas for not taking Mafi in the last round. Because if you want somebody, I've learned this from watching the draft. and from even playing fantasy football, right? If you want somebody, just go get them.
Go get them.
Don't worry about waiting until they fall to you. If you know you want this player, even if it's a round ahead, just take them. Yeah, we about to see this. We almost up. I need Jalen Duncan to be the next pick. Let's see what they talk.
They're stacked with toughness and minors. He's saying, are they jumping their tags? I think that's what. I don't think they're jumping. I think it's a big part of their equation.
I think they've had some players that have very similar grades.
Yes.
I think there are guys where it's a 1-5 set. Two guys have 1-5 set. Okay, let's make a determination off the stack.
Hey, look, I'm looking at the draft coverage for the Cowboys, right? Yo, they are frustrated. All right, so Daniel Scott is gone.
By the Los Angeles Rams, we're at 161. This was the selection that Dallas sent to
who's on your board,
the Houston Texans.
Okay.
For Brandon Cooks. I would.
Oh, that's why we don't have the fourth round. This pick in this round.
Yeah,
because we got Brandon Cooks.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So we did good then for trading for Brandon Cooks.
Oh yeah. We got a receiver at the fourth round.
Because right now they took Corey Trice.
Ooh.
Corey Trice, he's a cornerback. So I'm good with taking Brandon Cooks. I'm good with Brandon Cooks.
That's what we drafted?
No, the Texans took.
Oh, okay.
But they got him from us.
Got you.
For that Brandon Cooks.
Yeah. So it's a crapshoot.
Nah, I'm good. We got a steal basically to me.
Oh yeah, the fourth round, absolutely.
Yeah, you got Brandon Cooks instead of him.
But shit, it only matters what you doing with the other picks, though. You see what I'm saying?
I know. So maybe we are coming to the realization that maybe our front office should go with the Rams technique and don't worry about the draft. Trade away your draft picks for the known players. Because they definitely got away. So because that year that they got Amari Cooper,
right?
Instead of their first round pick, I liked Amari Cooper compared to what the first round pick would have been.
I agree. But
then you messed it up by coming back and letting them go for a fifth round pick.
Bingo.
And the only explanation I've ever gotten, Hot Rod, from anybody
never get vaccinated
is just because he didn't get the shot. You're gonna let him go and you traded away a first round pick for this dude.
I'm telling you.
Just because you holding a grudge. All right, we should be on. Where we at?
I was trying to say what Adam Scheffler was talking about.
Okay, what he saying?
No, I missed it.
Yo, they going fast now.
Wait a minute, they did something with quarterback. Hold on. Man, I can rewind. I got the capabilities. Hold on.
Okay.
Rewind, motherfucker. Oh. Hit the wrong button. Oh, I'm hitting the right button. Knock over the... My shit ain't working. Hold on. They talking about quarterbacks, but they don't think nothing.
Okay.
They were comparing somebody to Brock Purdy, but I didn't hear who he said he was talking
about. Oh, you on ESPN?
Yeah.
Okay. We only like 5 picks away.
Yeah, it's on 163 on my thing. We said we got 168.
We have 169.
Oh shit, my phone ringing.
Okay.
Oh. Hey.
All right, it's almost time to draft. We got 5 picks away.
You said we got 168?
169.
160. Oh, we getting close?
Yeah. We only like 5 picks away.
If we only draft a lineman.
So I guess the next best lineman is we got either the center. It's either the center from look, we only 4 picks away now. They on 31 now. So we got the center from Ohio State or the tackle from Maryland with the short arm. I want either one of those. I'll be good with.
If it's at this point, but like I wanted a bulldozer. All the bulldozers gone. Anybody else need work?
All of them are gone.
I wanted a plug and play dude. Yeah. Not somebody that needs some work. Oh, Darnell Wright. That was a tackle you talking about from Tennessee.
From Tennessee, yep.
The Bears grabbed him early.
They got him early.
They want to protect their quarterback. Do you blame them?
Hey, they should. And guess what?
Building their team.
Let's talk about it. So what was their quarterback was in his second year, right?
Yep.
Justin Fields. They got 3 more years that they can maximize everything. Sign everybody's free agent.
They didn't always receivers. He got receivers out the wazoo. Now it's okay. And they got a running game. They got running backs.
Wait, what receivers do they have?
They got the dude from Pittsburgh. What's the tall, light-skinned beige dude?
Okay. Yeah, they wore number 11. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
And they got somebody else in the trade.
And they already got Darnell Mooney.
And they traded for another receiver. So they got experienced wide receivers.
And guess what? They still got enough cap space right now that they could go get DeAndre Hopkins. They can go get DeAndre Hopkins right now.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about having your quarterback on a rookie deal.
That's when you swing for the fence.
Yes.
Your quarterback on a rookie deal.
Yes.
That's
and see, we couldn't do that. We couldn't do that with Dak because we were still paying Tony Romo and Dez Bryant. While Dak and
Stephen
Zeke
Jones is the worst
deal.
GM ever. He's the worst capologist ever.
Yeah.
We do good with the first round draft pick.
Right.
And sometimes with the later draft, I don't know why we fuck up with the second round. Trayvon and Tank, that's it. Everybody else been like a fucking dud.
And I think Sean Lee second round pick?
I think he was a second. But he was
always hurt. Right.
How to go, yeah.
But listen, we gotta go.
When he played, he was great.
Listen, we gotta go Gavin Escobar. We gotta go Martellus Bennett. Even though Martellus Bennett was good, but not with us. Not with us.
But that's because they didn't play him. Marty B was a beast.
Yeah.
That's what's the name remind me of for Georgia. He is a bigger, stronger, faster Marty B.
Okay. Yeah. And we could have had him.
Block his ass off.
And we could have had him in the third round.
However, we was in love with Witten. We couldn't let motherfuckers go.
No, I'm talking about we could have had Darnell Washington this year in the third round.
Yeah, right.
Unbelievable.
Darnell Washington is a Marty B. Mm-hmm. Marty B could block. You wasn't nobody getting past Marty B.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
This is gonna be good, yo. All right, so they got another tackle. Let's see, from Georgia.
And I see one from Maryland that's popped up.
Okay. What you looking at?
He's like number 9 ranking best available.
Okay. Yo, I don't see any offensive lineman that weigh up in the like 330s. Everybody's like 306, 304, 305.
Big boys.
Yep. This dude they got one from Michigan. He only weighs 298.
A lineman?
Yep. He says he's a position blocker who walls off his defenders and executes assignment.
You can't wall off your defender playing guard.
Listen, don't be surprised if they pick this dude. Ryan Hayes. He's from Michigan.
You need anchors at guard.
Hold on. We got Stan trying to come in.
What's up, Stan?
I don't know. He's circling. Yo, this dude is way too emotional.
You don't need people to think about it. Our whole NFC East, everybody defensive tackles are coming and they're pushing you straight back.
Right.
You need big boys in the middle.
Yep. I agree.
You ain't walling nobody off when the dude pushing you straight back.
Right.
Into your quarterback's lap. And Dak ain't the most mobile quarterback in the world.
Right.
You could do that if you got, but I want even the most mobile quarterbacks, they're giving them a good line. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh man. All right,
we 3 picks away. All right, Rams about to pick. Honestly, after Mozzie, I done went straight offense after that. Well, Mozzie and the linebacker, now they went straight offense. So Karuma last year, look, we can't be playing go-go and shit.
No, keep that go-go on, Stan. Keep that go-go on, Stan.
I mean, we got to hear Stan unless he just want to be the DJ. Stan come to DJ to Stan, you the man. Stan, you frozen. You frozen, baby. You frozen, baby.
Hey, look, we only 2 picks away. So hold on.
Stan's in the deep freezer, man. Stan was in the meat locker, man. He got to come back.
Hey, yo, I'm way ahead of the TV. What pick are you on right now?
167 Texas. That's where I'm at.
All right, that's where you are. Okay, and then the TV is showing still.
Yeah, I'm on the
Hall.
TV. I'm on TV. Texas just pick is in. They haven't revealed Texas pick yet, but that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I probably need to go. I wonder what NFL Network. I wonder if they're a little quicker. I don't know.
Okay. Yep. You're right. Because they talking about the pick is in. What they talking about?
What time the NBA games come on tonight? I know I changed the subject.
What is it?
What time the NBA games come on today?
I don't know, but I'm loving the NBA right now. I love it.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm mad about is that the Wizards ain't in it, but I'll deal with it.
Yeah. What's the name beat Golden State lost last night?
I know. All I know is that the Lakers blew
I saw
Memphis out the water last night, and Kyrie was there too.
Oh wow.
Yep, he left too. Oh, they got the linebacker from Alabama.
Who did?
Houston.
Okay.
All right, so that'll work. That'll work right there.
Oh, here we toe.
Toe. Yeah, Toto. All right, we good.
Oh yeah. Okay, so NFL Network and ESPN on the same thing. I just switched over.
Okay.
More fast enough.
All right, well then good, because the NFL Network keep showing. Who is this?
Henry Toto. All right. And I got Arizona on the clock at 168. Their pick is in.
And then we 169. Oh, Robbie said it's Suns versus Nuggets tonight at 7:30.
All right.
Wait, that's Central Time. So for us, that's 8:30, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you about 30 more minutes, homie. Then I might have to clock out.
Okay, it's all good. Look, I just wanted to keep this open. I'm glad you jumped on.
Hey, I'm glad you hit me up.
I just want an offensive lineman before we go, and then we good.
Hey, if we don't get an offensive lineman from here, because I'm already fucked up with
yo, did you see us from last night?
Yeah.
Yo.
I see it. No, I couldn't. So wait, I couldn't. Where do I need to log in so I can at least watch?
Anytime we go live, it's always on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So like right now, we on YouTube.
YouTube page.
It's the same thing, same name, Dallas Cowboys collaboration.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I got to follow. I must got to follow it first. Okay.
Yeah. So we on there right now, live. And this is the funny part. Somebody told me, and I love the fact that they told me this. They said, "Yo, you do realize that every time you go live."
Oh shit! I see it.
Yeah, they said every time you go live, even if you don't have one person looking at this, every time you go live. So you got to turn it down though, because I can hear.
Yeah, my bad.
But look, so here's the thing: you can tell your kids, your grandkids, whoever, yo, go look at your grandfather. Go look at your great grandfather.
Right.
I've
never done this.
Because we've never.
Our pick is in. Stand by. I'm gonna cut you off. Our pick is in. Because this may determine how much more I'm drinking for the rest of the day.
Is this our pick?
Yeah, I'm looking at that Cowboys pick is in.
They showing a whole bunch of cornerback.
Chicago. Well, they're telling our pick is in, but they're showing the highlights of Chicago's pick.
And the highlight. Okay, all right. This is the cornerback. All right. Come on. Tell me that we about to get us a.
Here we go. We drafted a tackle.
At 8.
Easton Richards from North Carolina.
From North Carolina, okay. That's a big one. Okay.
6'4", 309.
Yep. All right. Hey, I'm good.
At least we got a lineman. Thank
I'm
God.
good. Finally.
I'm at to Google him because I don't know where the fuck he is.
Finally.
My phone going off and everything.
Finally.
Everything. Offensive tackle, I seen Richards.
Finally.
He is.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I still want to Osiris Torrance though, man.
Yeah, now I'm finally we got an offensive lineman.
Finally. Jesus. And we don't know where the fuck he is. We got a YouTuber.
Hey, listen, I still would have taken the dude from Maryland before him.
Yeah.
But I'll take it at this point.
Yeah, our next pick is 212. Need to draft another old lineman just in case this one don't work out.
What's up? No, we saw you. We heard your go-go music and everything. Yeah, we heard you. Yeah, we were like, keep that go-go music on, Stan, and then you left. Right. Now we heard you. So you see, we got an offensive lineman from North Carolina. Huh? We got what's his name? Hot Rod.
Hasim Richards.
I
seen AASIMOM.
Right. Exactly. I still would have preferred to take the lineman from Maryland, but I'll take a lineman as long as it's a lineman. Okay. Yeah. Nah, we were good. We were in here bouncing to your go-go music, but then you look like you were frozen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I never saw or heard anything.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm YouTubing his highlights now.
All right, so yeah. So look, I wanted the offensive lineman. His name is Jalen from Maryland. But we good. As long as we got an offensive lineman, I'm good. Right. Yeah. And that's true because the dude from Maryland is a tackle that has short arms that I figured we could move him to guard. Yep. But the dude from North Carolina, he's a real guard. Okay. Yep. I seen Richards. All right. Okay. Hey, look. That's what Hot Rod doing right now, looking up all this YouTube stuff.
They're showing this shit. They playing Virginia. Like, they ain't giving me nothing. Motherfucker, I want to see you going against Alabama or some shit like that.
My man. And look, I'm going to see them tomorrow. Yep. All right, man. Hey, if you want to get on, go ahead and chime in. Okay. Hey, yo. I'm finally happy.
So am I. I'm looking at him. I mean, based on the competition, it looked more like, even though he playing against college, so he playing like Virginia, Syracuse. It's hard to say. And he playing tackle.
But you playing against D1 competition.
True.
Right.
Yeah. But he playing tackle. We're not playing guard.
Oh.
Difference. He's a tackle.
Okay. On the highlights.
He plays left tackle. He's a left tackle. He's a left tackle.
So that means that that what you always say, you want a dog, right?
Yeah.
Usually your left tackle is the dog on the offensive line.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And then we're gonna play him at guard. I'll go with that.
If we do that.
Nah, he gonna play guard because they got him listed as guard at a guard.
They do have him listed as guard?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they got him listed on
So you got short arms then. Because anytime if you're a short arm tackle, unless you got great footwork, they'll
they list you at guard. Yeah.
Yeah. If you got short arms, they're gonna lift them at guard.
Yeah, 6'4", 309.
See, he knows.
Yep. So here it is. So pre-draft analysts, it says Richardson played offensive tackle, but may have to move inside in the NFL. He flashes on tape and has the potential to develop into a starting guard. Okay. He plays with an edge and shows the ability to generate push in the run game. Richards is tough to shake when he gets his hands inside. So it sounds like they are describing Tyler Smith.
Okay.
Yeah.
I finally everything I was looking at was like pass blocking. So I'm trying to see he actually doing some run blocking.
Okay. They say he matches up better with power rushers and agile speed rushers in pass.
Okay, then I like that. He would be great at guard then.
Yeah. 6'4", 309 from North Carolina.
I asked to play guard in the NFC East.
And this is one of the compensatory picks.
Yeah. If it works out, it's a steal.
It is, but I gotta admit, I have to admit this. Mm-hmm. I'm still a little angry that they took this long to make us wait to draft the guard.
Yeah, I done watched at least 5 minutes of his highlights. I ain't seen him pancake nobody yet.
Okay.
I want somebody on their back. You know what I mean?
Right. You want to see Osiris Torrance.
Exactly.
That we could have gotten in the second round.
Fuck that tight end.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah. I'm with you. Get
a tight end in the 4th, 5th round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you don't, you know what I mean? For me, solidify your offensive line.
When you say for me, that means for the entire Dallas Cowboys collaboration. That's everybody. Because we the fans. We the fans.
But I'm gonna speak for myself.
No, we are the fans. Like if you ever,
I know, but I don't want to speak for. I want to speak for all fans because I know everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah,
so I want to speak for me,
except for Carl.
Carl, give me a bona fide guard.
Right.
A guard. A bulldozer.
Yep.
Fuck that tight end.
Right.
Now, when the 3rd round came, then my boy Darnell Washington is there. Take him.
Right.
If Darnell Washington is not there, fuck that. Give me any tight end later on who's good at pass blocking, who can't catch a cold in Alaska. Yep. I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as he's a bulldozer run, I would have drafted somebody who played left tackle, but he played tight end in high school and he's still learning the position. Give me a blocker.
Right.
Because we need it in the NFC East.
Yep.
And the 49ers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So give me
I like the way you thinking. You said against the NFC East and the 49ers. And that's the same way we were in the 90s. We built that team to beat the Giants, the Redskins, the Redskins, and the Eagles, and the Cardinals, and the
championship,
and the 49ers, and Green Bay.
And
we had to agree with Green Bay. And
right now we ain't got to worry about Green Bay.
Yep.
Achilles' heels against Green Bay was the boogeyman, Rodgers.
Yep.
He's gone. So
and look, that's what I was saying earlier. Jimmy Johnson built that team to beat the Eagles and the 49ers and the Packers.
And the Packers, right.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about that now.
Yep.
So now it's the Eagles and the 49ers. Well, the East. Because the East, everyone else in the East, other than the quarterback, everybody else is built the same.
Right.
Other than us. The Washington, Giants, and Philly are all built the same.
Right.
The difference is Philly got a more dynamic quarterback. The only difference between the other two teams is the quarterback.
And think about this. Jalen Hurts is a throwback to Randall Cunningham.
There it is.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, but what's the name? John's quarterback can boogie. He can run. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So really, Johns and Philly are pretty much built the same.
Right.
Philly just got a better person driving the bus.
Right.
Than the Giants.
But hey, look, but they done both broke the bank this year, though.
Yeah, so now this is Daniel Jones' second year on that offense.
Right.
So he's going to be better.
Right.
We don't know what Washington going to do, and they got Urban Bieniemy, but trust me, they can kind of be in that same mold. You know
so
what I mean?
what do you think about that though with Washington, right? Why would you get rid of Taylor Heineke and get Jacoby Brissett?
He's going to be the backup.
Who, Brissett?
No, Brissett's going to be the backup. They're going to roll with the rookie. Why? Because he beat us.
Oh, you mean the dude from North Carolina, Sam Howell?
They're going with Howell because he beat us.
So why would you pay Jacoby Brissett that much money to be a backup?
That's your insurance policy.
Wow.
Because now it won't work out.
Okay.
You're on a rookie deal, so you can do that.
Right.
I had a conversation.
It
goes back around.
Yep.
Well, when your rookie quarterback is on a rookie deal, and he was a late draft pick, so you could pay for a higher.
Right. Okay. All right. I like it. Sam Howell was like a 5th round pick, right?
Yeah. So think about it. So look at what they're doing now. They know that pass rush and that O-line, that front line and that linebackers is legit. Now what they doing? We get secondary. They draft the corners and safeties and all that shit. That's what they're doing.
Yep. All right. I like it.
Because they already know. They done beat Philly. Philly can't run on them.
Right.
Philly can't run on them. They don't think about it. They're structuring that team to beat Philly.
Yep. With those Philly Bama boys.
You ain't running on that Bama boys.
Right.
They got book in pass rushes.
Right.
You ain't running on them. Only way Philly can beat them is throwing the rock.
We got one. We got two. We got Mozzie and we got Mozzie and Hankins.
Finally, yes.
And then, but nobody has a Micah Parsons.
Right. So think about it. You couldn't pass on us, but you can run on us.
Right. Now you can't run on us. What Micah say? No more quarterback sneaks, AJ. So a lot of people don't know who he was talking about when he said AJ. Do you know who he was talking to?
Absolutely, Philly receiver.
Right, AJ Brown. Right, yeah.
Brown. Yeah.
A lot of people kept asking me who is AJ, and I was like AJ Brown because they were on that Bleacher Report thing.
But think about it. We addressed on the first round our run defense.
Right.
And we got a linebacker. I get that. But now you address your offensive line.
Right. Finally.
But I mean, why? Why are we waiting so long? You get a beast.
I don't get that, yo. I don't get it. I still would have taken Murphy.
Because honestly, with Schultz gone, you've now gotten more athletic at tight end.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you get that bulldozer blocking tight end because Hendershot and Ferguson, they're more like they're more athletic Schultz.
Right.
They routes all day long. They can't block worth a fuck. It is what it is.
Right.
So Ferguson reminds me more of Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Kelce can't block. He'll get in the way.
Right.
But you got Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. They're really not trying to run the ball.
He's what they call a willing blocker.
Willing. He gonna get in the way. But they got Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
Right.
We do not. So you play to your quarterback.
Right.
Dak is a play action quarterback.
Yep.
Give him a tight end who can block down and knock a motherfucker out, and then you do your rollouts. You do
Keep on going. I'm be right back. Keep on going.
Okay, dude. I don't have the YouTube. I should have pulled it up so I can respond to people's shit too. Stand by. Let me pull it up. Oh shit. Oh, there it is. Oh shit, wait a minute. I'm putting up my YouTube, see who somebody saying something. Stand by.
So the Rams have a choice here.
Yeah, this is great right here, yo. I'm happy finally. I'm finally happy. No, go ahead back to what you were saying.
You know I'm drinking, Phil. I don't remember. Well, what else? Oh.
Look, I am too. Look, I got the worst thing in the world right here. You know what this is?
Oh, wait a minute. It's the light catching that, messing it up. Yeah, it's the light catching. I can't see the name of it.
Okay.
I see the bottle.
It's 99s.
99s?
Yeah, 99 bananas. This is the worst thing you could ever have.
You do it straight?
With ice.
It's a vodka?
It's like a liqueur. So it's 99 proof.
Liqueur is 99 proof?
Yeah, it's 99 proof.
Oh,
so it's called 99 bananas.
Damn.
I'm trying to put it down so you can see it.
No,
but yeah, they got like all different flavors, but it's 99 proof. And all you need is ice.
Hey, look, my phone blowing up. Other Cowboys fans said we finally drafted the offensive lineman.
Finally, right?
Right. My phone blowing up.
Finally. Oh, they got him on the phone. Let's hear what he sound. Let's hear.
But either way, where do you feel like you're the best at the moment, and where do you feel more comfortable?
Honestly, I can play wherever. I think that's one of the reasons the Cowboys came and got me, because I'm a versatile player. I can play guard, I can play tackle, I can play center. And so really, I've been a left tackle for 3 years, and you can plug me in anywhere. So, just ready to be able to be that versatile guy.
Okay. You played a lot of snaps at your time in North Carolina, and it looks like towards the end of your career, you really started coming along. The technique everything started looking great. What work put into like your ascension as a tackle in college football? Did you change anything?
Just coming in, changing the mindset, watching more film, working on my sets more, and I see it really paid off my last season. The first couple of seasons weren't as good as I knew I could play. And so once I did some work on my game, I had some better plays and stuff like that, and really just took off from there. But I still got a lot of work to do on my game, and I'm just excited to be able to put that in. So.
Well, one of the things that really stood out to us when we watched you is, man, you got some strong, violent hands. Is that something that just came natural to you, or have you tried to work on that?
I've been trying to work on that, and even now, I still have to play a lot better with my hands, But I'm glad you was able to see me use my hands a lot. That shows I'm putting in some work with that. So hopefully I'll continue to build on that.
Well, awesome. It's been so fun getting to catch up with you. We really appreciate you taking some time. Good luck, because you're going to have some Cowboys teammates excited to see you, Cowboys media excited to see you over the next couple days.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you.
There he goes. Asim Richards on the way to Dallas. Now, we have the Buccaneers on the clock at the moment. The Rams are on the clock at 175.
All right. So, hey.
Yo.
Finally. So he said he played tackle, guard, and he can play center.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I kept hearing that they was looking for position flex.
Okay.
I don't care for position flex.
Me either.
Give me a motherfucker that I know gonna play that shit, play a position and play it
right.
well.
Right. But with this,
what's the saying? Jack of all trades.
Right.
A master of none.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give me a master.
Give me a master. Of one, right?
Of one. That's me.
Right.
Call me old, whatever. Give me a master of one.
Right. I love it. But yeah, at least we got something. Right. I needed that offensive lineman, man. I needed that offensive lineman. So we good now.
Right.
All right. So our next pick, unless they change something, is 212 in round 6 and 246 in round 7. All right, cool. So we good to go. We are good to go. All right, you said you had to go, right?
Yeah. I got a bounce.
All right, look, we got an offensive lineman. I'm good to go now.
Woo, finally, bro.
Yeah. So
what
look,
what else we need?
So look, add more offensive line.
I agree.
Look, I don't need a running back. I don't need a quarterback. I don't need another tight end.
See, we can get an undrafted free agent at running back, honestly.
Right. No, or we can go get Zeke.
We can
bring Zeke back.
I agree.
And bring him back at number 15.
I would like another offensive lineman, like you said. Fuck, give me another defensive tackle. Another.
Right.
You get whoever is 350 and over, draft them.
Yep. I'm with you.
Want somebody. When I remember back in the day, club ball days, you do. Hey, look, and just fall.
Yeah.
In the middle by the center, just fall down and clog everything up.
That's it.
That's all we need.
That is it. So look, Adam and Danny said they want to come back on later on to wrap up the draft.
I can't do it tomorrow. I can't do it today. Tomorrow I'm wide open.
Okay. All right, cool.
So yeah, if you want to do something tomorrow, let me know. I can't do it later on today.
Okay. All right. I think they want to do it later on today, and then we can go back on Tuesday.
Copy that.
Got
All right, I'll see you, man. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you, man. And look, all these all of these things that we do on here, they always on YouTube, so you can tell all your relatives, whatever.
Oh, I'm plugged in now.
It's forever.
These I never went on YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah. So every time that we have gone live, they all on YouTube. Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep.
All right, Chad.
All right, man. All right, man.
Peace, man.
Later. All right.
Later.